That's Derek's finger. Hello, and welcome to Board Game House, where we play board games on the internet for you. I'm shaking and nervous.
Wait, I don't like that I'm not on the camera.
Really? Okay, so we have a few announcements before we start. The most important one is one that we don't usually do, which is we will not be responding to the chat tonight. We will probably look at the chat on our break.
We can't see it.
But we can't see it to keep everybody in story and in to the game. There are a few places where we can see it, but
I can see it.
So you can see it. I cannot because I can't see that far away. So, tonight, we will be playing our first session of...
Dragon Ball Z.
Jesus. Why would anybody do that ever?
of Humblewood.
Humblewood noises!
What the fuck is that? What kind of noise was that?
With that wonderful donation that is going to go...
Donation?
Yes.
We got a donation.
We did get a donation from Billy.
Billy! What a prince!
We are bringing back Chatspiration, so you all will be able to contribute. I'm not sure of the list of things, but it's going to come up through the
If
thing.
we can't read the chat, how are we supposed to know we got chat?
Up here.
It's right there.
Okay. I can explain this really quick for everyone.
Do it.
More or less, it is either bits or dollars. If you donate bits, it is 200 bits gets you a D4. Pretty much every 50 bits equals a side. So $2 is a D4, $4 is a D8, $3 is a D6, so on and so forth.
So give us $20.
So Billy, who just did $20, technically gives us 2 points of luck. He gets to decide, though. I think because he didn't put it in there, we do one for us and one for you to start us off.
Sure. If you want to donate to Chatspiration, please, at the end of it or at the beginning of it, say whether you want it to go to the players or you want it to go to me. So we know where that inspiration is going. Also, while I can, Marmagni, thank you for the 30 bits. Third, this is the third thing. Our special for you things like making balloon animals, me singing, and Derek's opinion, those have been disabled for this particular stream, but you will still be able to gather your points for later streams, so you can come back and use those. What?
So Belmont.
Sub Belmont!
6 months.
Sub! 6 months! This is when you need to do all the things, so we can, thank you now.
She's so nervous.
I'm so nervous. We have new YouTube content up. We have the Mall Kids review went up this week. My fourth Diary of a First-Time DM, where I rambled at the camera for 17 minutes, went up this week. And Derek's interview, his conversation with the creator with Matthew Gravelin, went up today. So, those are fun things. Mr. Valley, thank you for the 5 biddies. On top of the Chatspiration things that you can donate to, we are giving back this year. So 20% of every donation, not bits or subs, but of actual donations, will be going to a charity. This, for right now, it is the Humane Society. We're very excited about it. Also, for every $100 that is donated, we will be giving a game to West Virginia University's Toy Mountain. For those of you who don't know what that is, it is very similar to Toys for Tots, but it is for local kids here in our state and surrounding states. And it's something that's very near and dear to Derek and I, as we are both graduates of WVU. Yes, and also Erin is also a graduate of WVU.
I'm over here. Hi.
Finally, I have thank yous to thank. Thank you to Deck of Mini for letting us use your beautiful art for our overlays.
It's amazing.
It's so cute.
So exciting. I was able to do so much stuff. You're going to be able to see all kinds of things. Thank you to Tim from Tabletop Audio, who is allowing us to use his music. Thank you to Ben Sound for our intro break and outro music. And finally, thank you to Catskills for the character art of our players. Super fun. It's super cute. Okay, so, and because this is the last one that I'm going to be able to do, Ray, thank you for the 150 biddies. I love you.
It says, you're going to do great, Megan. I'm so excited for you.
Yee.
Yee.
Yee. All right, so, with that,
Sir Belmont, thank you for the host.
with that, usual DM, where should I do the thing from here? The intro from here?
Wait, did you pushed the button already, didn't you? Did you just push panels?
No,
Because you're going back and forth, you shouldn't be. Don't push it just yet.
I'm not going to push it yet, because I did not. I have not pressed panels.
What the hell are you talking
Oh,
about?
yeah, you're fine. Never mind. That's a completely different thing.
Okay,
You're fine.
okay. So,
Do you want to tell the people what Humblewood is about? Is that what you're doing now?
I was going to I'm going to do the intro to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? All right. I'm going to go over here. And I'm going to press this, and hopefully it doesn't blow your all's ears out.
I will be watching the chat during this. If the music needs to be louder or quieter, or if Megan needs to be turned up or turned down, let me know in chat, and I can do that while she's going through this part.
Right. So, for the record, this first part is directly from the book. Oh, I should
Don't
also
tell people that.
but I want to because it's like word for word. I did not come up with this. It should go to the correct people. The credit should go to the correct people. I will say this: if you are watching this and you are wanting to play in this campaign at some point, because I'm doing it directly from the book, there will be spoilers. I believe we have a thing running for that, but I'm not really sure. But that should be stated, that there will be spoilers if you're wanting to play this. Are we ready?
Yes.
Do it.
Are you ready is the question.
No, I'm
No,
not.
she's
But we're
not.
gonna go. All right. In the faraway world of Everden, on the eastern coast of a great continent, lies a vast forest nestled between the mountains and the sea. This is the Humblewood, an ancient and magical place that hums an endless song, sung to the great rhythm of life and death. The wood, as it's known to its inhabitants, is not like any other forest. The trees are old and powerful, with rare specimens that reach as tall as small mountains. Here, familiar beasts grow to unusual sizes, bearing markings and patterns unique to the wood. This region is also home to two groups of animal-like humanoid races: the birdfolk and the humblefolk. Together, they share the wood and its bountiful resources. In the early years, the birdfolk and humblefolk lived close to each other in small villages around the forest. These isolated communities were vulnerable to an organization of brigands and marauders who called themselves the Bandit Coalition. To protect themselves from the coalition, the birdfolk built fortified cities in the forest canopy. Joining forces with the humblefolk, the birdfolk army, known as the Perch Guard, drove back the bandits, bringing peace and security to the region. Over time, birdfolk culture spread, and the capital city of Alderheart became the most politically influential place in the wood. But the wood has also known sorrow. Not long after the founding of Alderheart, a massive forest fire known as the Great Calamity burned a portion of the wood. The origins of the fire are unknown, but it left the area permanently damaged. To this day, it is called the Scorched Grove, an arid field of ash that has since become home to many strange, flame-induced creatures. The Tenders, an organization of druids and mystics, dedicate themselves to healing the Scorched Grove with natural magics. Set up in conclaves around the wood, they provide aid whenever forest fires strike. Yet, since the grove's burning, the wood has known relatively few fires. Nature's balance, though, can be disrupted by a single spark. Recently, fires have begun to rage through the wood with a strength and fury not seen since ages past. Forest dwellers are again being displaced from their homes, seeking refuge in Alderheart. And perch dwellers are doing what they can to keep themselves safe up in their canopy sanctuaries. Relations between the humble folk and the bird folk are tense. Moreover, a newly invigorated bandit coalition swells in numbers. Its sights are set upon Alderheart, where those displaced by the flames seek a means of survival. However, our story begins in the sleepy town of Meadowfen. It's a small village. Farmers make up most of its population, working in either the ashen-rich pastures to the north or in the marshlands to the south. Its closeness to the marsh keeps Meadowfen safe from emberbats and other fire-based creatures from the Scorched Grove, and its distance from the mock fields keeps it safe from deadly slimes wandering into the village. The village has recently fallen on hard times as the seasonal rains haven't arrived, leaving the fields barren, and the trade wagons that were sent to provide relief have gone missing, fueling rumors of a growing bandit problem. Meadowfen has been quite quiet for as long as the residents can remember. That is, until a week ago, when a plume of black smoke rose to the north and blocked the sun. A few brave villagers left to investigate, but none have returned, leaving the source of the smoke unknown. Many villagers have taken to drowning their sorrows at the local tavern, the Witty Stag. However, today, there are some new faces, celebrating their recent victory, defeating some rats that were eating through some of the tavern's already low supplies. Clay. Why don't you introduce your character?
Hi.
I guess I should go to the main screen, shouldn't I?
So, I am playing a Jervine, which is this world's version of a mouse. His name is Bartholomew Edwards, who was deemed Cheerio upon his enlistment in the military. He has recently returned home to Meadowfen. Definitely not looking at the map. To visit family while on leave from his post in Marshview. And has met some interesting characters here at the what stag?
The Witty Stag.
The Witty Stag, while enjoying a drink.
Derek,
Yeah.
why don't you go next?
I am playing a Maypuck. He is a they're raccoons. His name is Sticky. He still has some of his baby furs. Not a lot, but he still has some of them. He's wearing like a big old satchel that seems stuffed full of stuff. He's carrying around a large hat that no one has seen him put on, but he carries it around with him. Before the rat situation, he was sitting alone at a table under the stairs when he noticed the rats, and then he went down to hang out with the rats. And when the other people showed up to try and make the rats go away, he tried to help by shooing the rats off before they could get murdered. But after that, he sort of followed the rest of them up back into the tavern, and now he's kind of sitting close-ish. Just sort of... He thinks he's part of the group, but he's a bit far away to actually be involved.
Kind of hovering.
He thinks he's very close, but yes, he's hovering.
Hey guys, what you doing?
Steven.
Sitting at the table that Sticky is kind of hovering around, you see a a hedge, which is a hedgehog. Grayish quills. He's wearing a loose fit shirt, and currently he's sitting there with his jerkin, his leather jerkin off, and he has taken out a needle and thread, and he's starting to sew up the back of his jerkin, because during the rat, he got a little upset when one of the rats bit him, and his quills, he somewhat hulked out a little bit, and his quills went through the back of his jerkin. He's kind of thin in build. He has in his backpack, you can see, as he's open to pull out all the thread, you do see some books and things in there. His name is Miles to call. Yeah, and
I'm glad you said that out loud because I've been saying
Tickle?
tickle in my head. Tickle in my
I've
head.
been saying tickle.
To call.
to call.
Okay. And last but not least, Aaron.
Hi, I'm Erin. You guys don't know me.
Lean into that camera, son.
Well, my character is Margaret Islander. She is a sable luma, which is a fancy word of saying pigeon. And she wears a green, fairly simple but nicely kept robe with a little clasp on it that was so lovingly added by Catskills because I really like it. And it was her idea. And she has a single...
Changed.
It's good. A single long raven's feather that she wears in what would be her hair if pigeons had hair. She's traveling with Miles, and during the fight, I guess she fought.
Sure.
She uses magic. She used magic.
Okay.
Cool magic.
So about this time, the barkeep, Rhett Lightfeather, he's a gallus. He has a bright red comb, but it's scarred, missing a chunk of it.
Those are the roosters.
Was red what? Red what? Bright feather?
Light feather.
Light feather. Thank you.
He's about 4 foot tall. His feathers seemed a little ruffled and grimy. He brings you over breakfast.
Does that mean he's upset?
Hmm?
He has
No,
white feathers.
no, he's just
Disheveled.
disheveled.
Light feather.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
there anything you all
So
wanna talk about?
is this directly after the incident with the rats, or is this the next?
This would be the next morning.
Oh.
Okay.
This is the next morning.
Okay.
Some of you spent the night because he offered room and food.
Considering that we're traveling through, we gladly accepted that.
Oh yeah.
Yes. You two probably made your way back over knowing that they were staying to see them again and to get, the free food that he was offering.
Yes.
So, about this time, you all are finishing a well-deserved breakfast.
I think Sticky's still... He's still too far away for you all to realize that he's hanging out with you, but he still thinks he's hanging out with you.
Thinks he's part of the cool kids.
Is there anything you all want to talk about? Things that happened yesterday?
I think I
night?
talked to Red.
Yes.
So, with this rat problem, is this something that you've been experiencing for a while, or is this something new?
That's something rather new. I mean, with the supplies running low, it's not something that I can really deal with. I can't have them going through what little supplies I already have. But you all seem to take care of it, which I am incredibly grateful for. I hope they didn't cause you too many problems.
No, there was a lot of them, which it was just sheer numbers that caused us some issues. But once everyone started helping, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at Sticky, we were able to get the upper hand on them pretty quickly.
He definitely gives you kind of like a confused look with that.
I think there's just some miscommunication about what the goal was with the rat infestation, but everything's fine now.
I thought they were supposed to be there.
Why would there be rats in a tavern on purpose?
Where else are they supposed to live?
Presumably the forest with the rest of them.
But they were hungry.
Yes, but there's food for them to eat in the forest.
Have you ever heard of a house mouse?
Yes, but they're generally not welcome.
But that's where they live and thrive.
He is a house mouse.
He is a mouse who presumably has a house, rather than squatting in one. I suppose you do that too, depending on what your toilet situation is.
I think I'm the biggest one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You're a big baby.
Also the youngest.
Yes. You're out of everybody, you are the tallest.
Cheerio, what you said your name was?
Yeah,
I noticed the uniform. Are you enlisted?
I am with the Perch Guard, yes.
Perch guard.
Presumably you stay on the ground.
Yes,
So not perched.
it's just the title of the...
That's funny.
I come from a long line of tenders myself.
Nice.
We're based up near the Scorched Grove.
Okay, I'm currently enlisted in Marshview.
I'm not a tender myself, but my parents, my grandparents have all been tenders for many years.
It's how I got my start. My father was enlisted up at the Capitol.
My father builds houses.
That is a worthwhile profession.
That's why we're here.
Your father's in the area building houses right now?
They called and asked if he could come up and help them with the expansion.
Are you supposed to be with him? Does he know that you're hanging out in the tavern?
Yes. The barman let me have the table under the stairs to hang out in. I like to watch people.
Well, you're eating with us, so why don't you actually scoot the chair up to the table a little bit?
Alright, he'll do that.
So as you all are eating and finishing up, suddenly, a young Gerbine bursts through the door. Kara! She's back! She's back! And then runs out.
Do you know her?
Kara's back.
Do
Apparently.
you know who Kara is?
No.
Do you know who Kara is? You're a Gerbine, right?
I don't think that's how that works.
Sorry. Not trying to be speciest. Sorry.
Rhett walks up and says, Kara's one of the individuals who left and hasn't been back.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Went to investigate.
quite a big deal.
They went after the smoke.
He immediately starts walking outside.
I follow.
Me too.
Do you all
Guess
follow?
breakfast can wait.
We were finishing up.
Maybe I'm a slow eater.
Grab your toast and run.
As you all walk out of the tavern, you notice that there is a commotion in the village square. A wounded Strigg woman is limping toward the Meadowfen Elder's home, staggering and catching herself on the side of a well in the center of town.
Strigs are owls.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm just trying to get my head
I
around
was
all
about
the
to look it
different
up
things.
so I could be coy about it and be like, oh yeah, I know what a string is. I'm not looking it up on my phone.
I'm going to run up and help the lady, and as I do, I'm going to say, "Are you okay?" and cast Healing Word.
She is clearly shaken. You notice that she's bloodied. Her feathers are singed. She's covered in ash.
She does gain 5 hit points.
Okay. But immediately, before you're even able to say anything, says, I must speak to the elder. We're all in grave danger. The grove has taken the entire town.
The grove has taken the entire town.
What?
What does she mean?
Shh. I need to speak to the elder. That's all she continues to say.
Well, Ash, do you know where you're from here? Do you know where the elder is?
Yeah.
Okay.
About this moment, you turn around and you see a Gallus walking. She was sitting on her front porch. She rises up and waves for Kara to come inside.
I'm going to continue to help her until she gets to where she needs to be.
Okay.
And if, depending on what the Gallus allows, I may try to walk her inside to kind of maybe be in on the conversation.
Sneaky.
The Gallus allows you in. The entire town is trying to get into this room because Kara's been gone for a week. Do the rest of you follow?
If there's a crowd, I'm gonna try and avoid it.
Do you follow into the...
I figure you're probably right with me.
Can I go to
Yeah,
like a
I'm
window
kinda-
or something?
You can if you want. You can start to make your way to a window.
I just don't like crowds, so I don't want to be. I avoid that.
I'm trying to kind of clear all the other people out of the way so they can get in unimpeded, and then I also kind of sneak in.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to at least get to the porch where I'm small. I want to use my ability to move through the bigger creatures.
Okay. The Gallus does look at all of you and motion you all inside.
Okay.
Yeah.
You all get into the house. And the Gallus says, it's clear you've endured much, my child. But we must know what happened out there.
Sticky pulls a book out of his bag.
Kara immediately starts word vomiting. We got out there. It was awful. It's gone. It's gone. The fires, they spread. And the guy says, what do you mean? Ardwin, the fires, they got the fires from the Scorched Grove. They got to Ash Barrow. It's gone. Ash Barrow's gone.
The whole thing.
The whole town.
It's gone. It's destroyed.
What of its inhabitants?
We tried to escape, but bandits descended on us almost immediately. I was lucky. I got away.
My family's from Ashborough.
Oh no.
They were taken. The citizens, they were taken. They I don't think any of them were killed there, but I don't know where they've taken them. I was lucky to get out when I did.
Are the fires still raging?
Unfortunately, it was too far gone by the time we got there. We don't know anything else. We didn't see.
What kind of bandits?
I mean, there were Servan, there were Maypox, there were Turbine. They just descended on us. Started rounding people up and taking them.
Well, we must go save them.
Somebody should do something.
Taken is alive.
About this point, Ardwin steps forward. I understand that you all especially you, must be very concerned for your family. However, if these fires have broken through the Scorched Grove, we have a larger problem. I know you all came here and don't really know one another. But it's clear you all know how to take care of a problem. Rhett informed me of your all's good deed.
We got rid of his rats.
Yes.
This is a very different problem.
Won't the marshes protect us from the fire?
I'm not sure.
Which problem would you like our help with?
I would like you to take a message to the council at the Alderheart.
Well, we were heading that way anyway.
That sounds very exciting.
It's a lovely city.
It is. It's quite lovely. We're going to pick up some tomes for my father, but this seems more pressing. I mean, it's very concerning that my family was taken, but both my mother and father are very, very capable in what they do. I have faith that they will survive.
I'm sure they will do everything they can to protect the others. What happened to the other tenders, my colleagues?
The perch guard.
Perch Guard wouldn't have been out that far. Their numbers are dwindling.
They,
With this,
oh, you
with,
know.
with this bandit problem, they've been stretched so thin. If you could please give word to the council of Ashborough's destruction and let them know of the bandit problem that has come up near here. We would be greatly appreciative. I don't think anybody in this town can make the journey. You all seem capable.
I will do what I can.
And I will obviously do everything that I can. I left because I wanted to venture into discover new things, but not quite like this.
No, certainly not.
I still have some time left on leave. I'm always happy to help when I can.
What about you, Sticky?
Sticky,
Are you
you're welcome to come along.
You want me to come on an adventure?
You seem to have some skills.
Only if you want to.
You were just asked.
Your size and skills may come in handy at some point.
Yeah. I would like to go.
Wonderful.
I
Is there anything that we need to
should
know?
go get my stuff though. I don't know what to take.
Rope. Bring some rope.
Bring a pack, some basic provisions, whatever you have.
Definitely tell your father.
Or at least leave a note with someone.
Please do not simply vanish off the face of the earth for these people. The people who care for you.
I should see to my family as well.
Okay. Kara comes forward. Thank you.
We have to stick together in these trying times.
You are very brave, my dear.
I wish I could have done more.
You're only one person. Between the flames and the bandits, I don't know how you escaped to begin with.
Were there Were there ash bats?
I didn't see any ember bats.
Do you have a problem with ember bats? Besides the fact that
They're very interesting, and I've never seen one.
they're also very aggressive, so if you do see one, you might want to avoid it.
I do quite agree. They are very interesting, though.
At this, Ardwin smiles a little. It seems you all will do just fine together. You seem to have the same interests.
I do hope so.
I think it's time to go. And he'll take his hat and he'll go. And walk out the
You
door.
look very dashing, Dana.
What are you looking at?
He left.
Oh, I'm in love with your character.
Okay, so you all walk out.
Yes.
Okay. What are you all doing?
Excuse me. Pardon me. Excuse me. Trying to push our way through
Essentially.
Shoot! Actually, Sticky, lead the way. And I put my hand on Sticky's back and push him through the crowd.
No, and he's gonna push hard back on you, you tiny little hedgehog. he's going off the side of the porch.
About this time, Ardwin walks out behind you all and says, "It's time to scatter. I cannot give you any more information. All I can say is that Ashborough is gone. It has been destroyed. And they're not sure what has happened. We need to keep our spirits up and help any weary travelers that come through." A commotion abruptly, begins. And as she's trying to calm everyone down, you make your way through the crowd and away from the house.
If you guys want to go gather your things, tell your father, we'll meet back at the tavern. We'll gather our stuff from our room. We'll see if we can't grab a few more provisions from Rhett. And I think we should head out right away. I mean, it's still early. We can probably make a good day's worth of travel. About how far is Alderheart from here?
You're looking at probably about a week's travel. It's quite a ways from. I should have brought the map in here.
We need Humvees to get faster.
Humble.
I've been literally going back and forth between the book
Is that
and
the big map thing that you had laying out here?
No, that's just the Alderheart. It's
Okay.
it's a smaller map.
Actually, if you put the map, it should pop it up behind us.
And then we can just lean over.
Behind us?
I think that's what you set it up to do.
No, I didn't set the map to come behind me.
I love these melted milk ball eggs.
I can show you though.
So.
No. Actually, wait. Okay,
Oh,
wait, you
that's
want to show
not
them?
that part. Okay.
Go to, for a second, go to your DM screen.
And then just move your head.
My DM screen. Hang on. Ah.
How do buttons work?
Just move my head.
Nope, I'm gonna do this.
Oh.
Oh, there we
Makes
go.
sense.
There we go.
Layers.
Oh.
There, we can talk about now.
So fancy.
Meadowfin is just above.
Oh, Clay just found it.
No,
The map
it
was in here.
Provided by our.
The Meadowfin is just above the Mockden Caverns on the
you.
left.
Well, we can go back to the main screen now, and she can hold that one up.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get to unmute.
Oh
your
no!
Huh?
It's
It's
green.
green.
If you'll put it down, it kind of spreads some that place out there.
We has the big dumb.
There you go.
We are here
We're here.
and
This
need
is
to
Ash-
go here.
Yeah,
so
this
it
is-
only takes like half a week to get to Ashborough.
Yeah. So that's Ashborough that's gone now. We're here, and the Alder Heart is here.
Yeah. Okay. And we were actually traveling to the Avium, so we'd have actually passed. We were gonna pass through Alderheart on our
We're
way
going
there.
that way anyway, it's fine. Alright.
I'd love this soul tree.
Just
out
just
here,
a little-
and no paths go to it or anything.
It's just the sun tree, man.
Alright.
All things are exactly where they're supposed to be.
Sure. I'll keep it over here. I'll give it to you all whenever you need it. And you want to look at it. Alright, so you two are gathering your things in the tavern?
Yep.
What are you two doing?
I'm gonna head back to my parents' homestead
Okay.
and gather up my things and tell them that I am heading to the Alderheart.
It's quite a journey.
Yes, but it seems our elder has requested it, and who am I to tell them no?
We've always been so proud of you.
He doesn't know how to respond.
God, Mom, you're embarrassing me.
You pack up your stuff and
Bye, Seth. Hope he hears me.
you just hear a
And walk out.
Alright. Sticky.
I don't think it takes very long, but I think he goes back to where he and his dad are staying. And at least in my head, he tells his dad that one, he found some friends, and two, he's going on a trip with the friends that he just made. I feel like I think his dad assumes that he's making up the story in his head again.
Uh-huh.
But when I go around and start collecting things, like all my books, and I grab his crossbow off the table, and like a dagger and like a short sword. I feel like I just have my arms full of things, and I just say, okay, I'll be home later, and I'll just walk out with my arms full of stuff.
He just absolute confusion and walk out the door and then goes, bye. Do you say?
Bye.
And then, all right.
Off he goes.
Off you go.
Where'd you take the cookies?
So I 1000% burnt myself.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Just now?
No,
I was very confused. I was like,
Curling
huh?
my hair.
That's
it
talent.
How
didn't
did you
show up.
manage to-
It didn't show up until like it.
That's the worst thing about burns.
Yeah, I didn't notice it until just now.
People at Ashborough know that too.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, my home is gone.
Oh.
So when they come back, I think that we probably would already have our stuff and be downstairs waiting for them.
Mm-hmm.
Tapping my
You'll-
little pigeon toes.
You'll notice that I have a walking stick. It's not that I need one in any shape or form. It's more like a hiking stick almost.
Yeah.
That doubles as a weapon, a quarterstaff.
Okay.
And then I also do have on my pack. You notice I do have as well a small, round like almost buckler type shield that it is wooden, and it has a design of a mound, and then behind it is a single tree, very ornate, that has many branches that wrap up around it. And then just a pack behind, just my traveler pack behind that.
Should I be like describing everything like Steven's doing really well?
You can if you want. Whatever you feel comfortable with.
Okay.
So you all meet up. You come up with your pack neatly made because you are used to this.
Yes.
And you all see Sticky coming up with just
loaded to the
armful of
nines. He's got his
stuff.
hat on. He's got like a leather jacket on. He's got his big old bag that's even more full than it was before, and he's just got his arms full of
I feel
just
like,
an arsenal.
I feel like he's got like bolts and things like falling off the sides as he walks.
That might be a bit much, dear.
Actually, the stuff may come in handy.
don't know
But,
what I'm gonna be
Rhett, do you
good
have
at.
some strips of fabric? Like just some old, like maybe like some terry cloth from like old bags of feed or
Oh,
whatever?
I do. And I'll pull it out, and I'll just start making holsters for all this stuff.
Well, I was gonna make you a sling for the crossbow.
Oh no, I'm 100% already doing that.
Okay.
I'm a Maypac. I'm good at building things.
Okay. Make it a little bit easier for yourself to carry stuff.
He's the only one who naturally has opposable thumbs. So
It's true. It's true.
Do you want me to roll
Yeah,
to
roll.
make that shit? My tinkerer's tools.
Yeah. Roll with your
Okay. Shout out to G. I know he's listening. He got me this dice a long time ago. It has hops in it. I'm finally using it for something and not just looking at it.
And shatters. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, tinkerer's tools.
So you put it in the freezer
Okay.
and then you stick it in
Okay.
your beer to keep it cold.
Okay. Okay.
It's like a
First roll of the game.
First roll of the game. 10 on the dice plus 5 is 15.
that's not bad.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to easily make
Yeah.
a sling for your crossbow and
Crossbow on the back. I got the dagger, like on a little strap right here on my chest, and then the sword's on my side.
it takes you about an hour or so to do it.
I can do it. I can do it as
But-
we're walking.
But you are able to you wouldn't be able to do it while you were walking.
Okay, well.
You would need to sit down and
Do you want some
create
help
it.
with that?
I got it.
And we will stare.
You all sit and watch as this Maypok with little bits of his hair is kind of sticking together.
He's very fluffy, but some of his fluff is like matted and stuff. Like it's not like dreads, but it's like pushing it. It just seems like it's real sticky.
While he's doing that, I will pull out one of my books and continue reading it,
Okay.
just to pass the time.
Okay. So you all watch as this Maypok just quickly is able to craft this sling.
The book that I'm reading is one that's you can tell it's very well loved.
Mhm.
It's probably one that I've read before.
Alright. You all ready to go?
I think so.
Shall we head out?
Did you decide if I had been to the Alderheart before?
You would have been to the
Okay.
Alderheart.
Isn't that the base of operations for the
Perch guard.
perch
Yes,
peeps?
you would have been to
I'm
the
assuming.
Alderheart. All right. So you all head out and start making your way toward the Alderheart.
Mm.
How are you all? What order are you all in?
Since I've been here before, I figured I'd be up towards the front.
Okay.
I'll take the rear.
I'll be in the front.
Where's my post-it notes go?
So excited.
I'm so excited.
Steven, did you steal the post-it notes?
You
just
just
have
give me
the
one.
Oh, they're here on the floor.
Oh, they fell.
Here you go.
Nah, that's fine. Thank you. Oh, because I was doing the announcements off of it and then just like threw it because I was like, I don't need this anymore. It's fine.
This is a lie. You lied to yourself.
All right, so we have.
Reminds me of the river
Margaret.
in front of the district.
This is really pretty music.
Be like right here.
Miles, Margaret, and then how were you all?
I think Sticky would probably be in front
I'm
of
in
me.
In the front.
You're in the front. Okay, so we Miles, Sticky, Margaret,
Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Are you going somewhere?
Theory.
Cheerio.
Miles, Sticky, Okay. Of course. All right, so you all walk for the first, half a day. Is anybody keeping an eye out?
I'm keeping an eye out the whole time because even though I've traveled this before, I know that there has been an uptick in bandits and things. So I'm going to keep kind of an eye out for bandits or anything else that's out of the ordinary. That we're going to stick to the path that's pretty well worn.
Okay.
But anything that looks out of place, whether it's like a broken down cart or just
Right.
just going to keep it in general.
Right. So the way that you all are going, it doesn't really show it on there, but it's quite dense forest on either side of this road.
Okay.
So you're kind of shaded as you're walking. I would say you all probably left after all of that happened. You probably left around noon, 1 o'clock.
Okay. So we probably get about almost half day's worth of traveling before we
Have to camp for the night.
And how long does it take to get from Meadowfin to the Winnowing Reach?
To Winnowing Reach?
They're not that far from each other.
I didn't think so, but this map
That map's weird.
makes it look different.
I would say 2 days
2 days?
travel.
That's what I was thinking.
2 days of travel.
And these people put their towns too far apart.
Mm-hmm.
It's like me when I was playing like original Civilization.
Right?
Way too far apart.
So whoever is keeping an eye out, go ahead and
I'll help you with that.
make your rolls.
Yep. You'll help me.
Someone who's not me.
So if he's helping, does that mean I get advantage?
Mhm.
Okay. Perception.
Yes, perception check, please.
Like your dice.
13. On the dice, it was a 13. So 13 plus 6 is 19 total.
No, 19.
19.
19.
All right, as you're walking, you're not really seeing too much. You see a couple birds here and there, regular birds, not bird folk. Which is the weirdest part of this whole thing is that there are regular animals as well, on top of the animal humanoids.
I like to think of it like
The Mammonals.
Wizard of Oz, how they have the animals and
Yeah.
animals.
Yes. But it seems to be an easy first half day's travel.
When I realized that we're starting to lose light a little bit,
Mhm.
it was probably about 5, 6 o'clock, probably 5 o'clock-ish. I'm going to suggest that we camp for the night because with it being forest, we're going to lose light much quicker than that. So I would probably say when it starts getting that time, I would try to look for something that is slightly off the path,
Mhm.
where we'll be kind of protected a little bit, but nothing that is too...
Nothing in the forest.
Not maybe just off the path, not quite into the forest, but also not like right on the path either.
Okay. Okay, so why don't you roll another perception check? See if you can find a good spot.
Are you helping me with your military training to try to find a good camping spot?
Sure.
Something a military man would know. Oh, that's bad. That's slightly less bad.
Yeah, well, that's actually very cocked.
Yeah. Kind of something.
That is a 22. Jeez, my math just...
Yes, you
These are
are.
really hard to read.
I did that one already.
They're pretty bit hard.
You are very easily able to find a small area onto the side of the road that has. It almost looks like the trees just kind of stopped growing in like this central area.
Fairies.
Yeah, but still has cover from the road itself. It kind of looks like a fairy circle, where there's just like this small opening that's just past the first couple rows of trees. You're able to find shelter for your first night of.
Does anyone have an actual tent?
I think I do. Should.
I have a bedroll. I don't have a tent though.
No, an actual tent, no.
No.
Nope.
Yep.
Do you have a tent?
I do.
You would.
When you pointed out He whips it out immediately. He just
I feel
starts
like
trying
you've
to
been
set it up.
preparing for this day for like your entire life.
He sets it up. He puts all his stuff in there. He lays out the weapons in like a logical order.
Why don't
Okay.
Why don't you make a performance check to see if you can set up the tent in front of your new friends?
Jesus, okay. Nope. 3.
3.
We have points of luck if you want to use.
You
This is better.
so you see Sticky trying desperately to get this tent up.
I feel like he was doing a good job
He
until
starts-
he noticed that they were looking.
They were watching you, and you get this thing up, and you stand back, and you gaze at your work, and about that time, much like in a cartoon, it just
All at once.
falls in the middle.
Why don't you help him with the tent? I'll go get some firewood. Do you want to start on some dinner?
Absolutely. Start.
The Julia Child characters are cook.
Exactly.
All right, so you are going off to find firewood,
Yes.
Miles? Okay, and you are looking for food, or you
Yeah,
have food?
I mean, we've got rations, but
Okay,
probably trying to make them taste less awful.
so you two are trying to set up the tent.
Yes.
After
There's no chance that this is a swampy area.
a swampy area.
There is a swamp, but I don't think this is it.
It is close to the swamp.
Swamp adjacent.
It is swamp adjacent. Why do you ask?
Because swamp is my favorite terrain.
You're not quite in the swamp. You're still
Damn
in,
it.
you're still in the forest.
Okay.
You're still in the forest. So you kind of, you can see the swamp kind of starting, which you kind of like look at and like
It is starting.
yes.
That's probably where the tent's gonna get set up.
In the swamp.
How far away would you say that is?
I don't think
It's
we
not
set up in
it's
the
not
swamp.
it's
I've
not
camped in a
that
swamp before.
close.
It's not.
Oh.
It's probably
Then he'll-
like 100 yards away. You can see it like starting to change into.
If he notices that, he's abandoning the tent and he's gotta go look.
Boy, no.
I'll do this. Don't worry. Do you at least take one of your weapons with you?
Probably not.
You might want. Can you hear me?
What?
And I will toss his dagger at him.
Yep. Why don't yeah?
Cool.
That's a like be an acrobatics check, wouldn't it, to catch it,
Okay.
or an athletics check?
For me, whichever one the dex is.
Yeah. So
Acrobatics.
To catch that.
12. Not terrible. Not great.
He catches it, albeit he catches it with the
Yeah, I did-
about like that.
I did
The blade between
throw
your
it
hands.
just like here.
Like, it's not graceful. It's not like a grab it out of the air kind of thing. It's very much a.
Okay, he puts it away and gets one of his books out.
You hear the shouting. Where's the child going?
I want to see what's over here.
Stay within earshot.
Please come back soon. It's getting dark.
This is an adventure.
You
Yes,
don't want to die day one.
We'd much rather you not die.
I figure once he gets over to the swamp area, he's gonna start looking to see if there are any, like, holes or like beaver dams or anything like resembling like someplace he can go.
Alright.
Or like a hollowed out tree.
Make a perception check.
22.
Okay. So he kind of wanders around for a little bit, and you're able to find You come across a very large tree.
Mm.
A large tree.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice that there is, within the roots, they have kind of grown up, and there is a small alcove for about the size of Sticky to get into.
Sticky getting stuck.
He opens up like his shittiest book. Like it looks like it's disgusting. He opens up and he writes in it, and he looks at the tree, and he writes in it, and he'll like go over and he'll like look inside, and he'll write a thing, and then
What you looking at? I see that from right behind you.
Ha! This tree is very interesting.
You know, that book I was reading earlier has a story about a tree kind of like this.
I also carry books with stories about places to go.
And I'm gonna pull out that book that's very well loved, and I'm like, see, this tree, it said that there's a magical entrance to it, and if you go inside of it, if you can pass the 3 guards, that there are great treasures and wonders to behold.
Oftentimes, in books like that, the treasure is actually about the journey and not actually what's in there. But sometimes, if you have the right person, you will find something. I want to be that person.
Well, I've read a lot of books in my day from my father, and this one, there's something about this one that I think that there might be some truth to.
I write books like that.
Would you like to borrow this one?
I would like to borrow it.
He hands it over.
Have I read this one before?
How far away from them? How far away from us are you?
They're probably a good 100 feet, 150 feet from you all. Not
Thank
too
you.
far.
Can I
I'll read it
120?
now.
Finish what you're doing.
Yes.
Maybe you can read around the campfire tonight while you can start reading some of it.
Okay. Your name is Miles.
Yes.
And he'll get out a different book and he'll start writing in it.
I shoot a little message at Miles because I've got that spell. It's like, is he okay out there?
Yeah, we're headed back. Would you mind helping me with this wood?
Well, I need to look at this.
Okay. Well, don't be too long. I'll take the wood and just walk away.
I'm gonna look inside the tree.
You're gonna look inside the tree?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk in.
An actual raccoon just jumps at your face.
You walk in, and you stop.
Yeah.
It's just big enough for you to just get into. There's nothing else in there. You see some moss growing on the inside of it. You do notice a little bit of slime residue on the inside.
There's slime on the inside. 100% gonna take it. And I'm gonna look at it and I'm gonna sniff it.
It smells terrible.
Make a constitution saving.
Okay, he'll wipe it off on the side of the thing and he'll take his dagger out and he'll carve his initials inside the tree.
Okay.
S.
And, and he feels
cool
he
S
feels a
from the
little
90s.
awkward because he thought that there was going to be something else in here, so he kind of just sits here and like counts to like 100 so that it doesn't seem like it was a fruitless adventure when he walks back so quickly.
Make a perception check.
Okay. It's a natural 1, so 5.
And you don't find anything.
Great.
It's just a tree.
Great.
A little bit of slime and
Is it
sap.
the same kind of slime that I'm used to?
No.
Okay, it's
It's a
different.
little too far out for that type of slime.
Okay. Okay.
It's more like if you could imagine like a giant like slug, like that kind of slime. Mucusy.
Okay, he's gonna take out the really gunky book He's gonna make some notes in it, and he's just gonna take a little bit, and he's just gonna rub it right next to where he wrote it.
Okay.
And he closes it, and he'll leave.
Okay.
Now your book is glued shut.
Sticky makes his way back to camp.
Alright, the tent is set up.
There's a very modest fire going, because of my parents being tenders and like being raised around fire. I'm very careful about where I set the fire, that I've cleared the area, that there's no chance of the fire spreading.
Yeah. You two being from Ash Barrow, you would take every precaution when dealing with it.
What time of year is it?
I would say late. I'd say midsummer.
Okay.
Midsummer.
Good movie.
Have you ever dream about it
Don't like being scared.
tonight?
What?
Midsummer, nice dream. Never mind.
No, it's a horror movie that came out.
Yeah.
Not my favorite Shakespeare play. I get jokes.
Okay, so it's starting to really get dark. You all have found a really nice area to set up camp. Does anybody keep watch?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does anyone have night
Who's
vision?
gonna take the first?
I think we all do.
I don't.
Do I have it?
Well, you're a pigeon, so
I'm a
that's
pigeon,
to be
I don't get it.
expected.
Let's see.
Don't think I
Yeah, well,
do.
I can flap my wings. Ha. that's a skill. A wing flap.
Oh yeah, I can speak with bugs.
I can use the help action as a bonus action.
Woo!
I mean, I'm probably just going to read that book until I fall asleep.
Okay, so who's taking first watch?
I will.
All right. Second watch.
I'll take second watch.
Okay. Third watch.
There's only two of you
I can
left.
Sticky has literally never done this before. He's very unaware that that's something that even needs to happen.
I'll do it. It'll be terrible, but I'll do it.
Well, if you take third watch, hopefully the sun will be still
Yeah.
coming up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
If you want, I can describe a little bit more what's in the book at some point to you. Just
Oh,
so you know what
okay.
Yeah. So everybody lays down to get a decent night's sleep. Cheerio. Make
That's
a
me.
perception check. So many perception checks.
That's gonna be a 16.
Okay. Night passes. You hear some bats off in the distance. Beyond that, it passes without incident.
Miles. Miles.
What? The quills go up just a little bit. Not enough to like fix it up. You're just. Oh, my turn?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Perception check.
No, not great. 11. I have a +6 to that too.
You don't think you see anything, but nothing seems to come of it.
Margaret, your turn.
Oh, all right. Well, since I don't have dark vision, I had disadvantage. Fuck, damn it.
Oh, should I have done that at disadvantage?
Do you have dark vision?
No.
It's fine.
Sure.
We'll be fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
7. We're in the
7.
woods.
Yes, you are in the woods. You see trees and darkness, and you hear some things, some branches snap, but it doesn't sound like anything larger than a small rodent.
I'm
Not really.
I'm a 2.5 foot tall rodent.
You are a 2.5 foot tall rodent.
I'm like
But-
a 3-foot tall bird.
I'm a 3-foot tall bird.
Sun rises.
And we're alive!
Night passes without incident.
Yay, we can die on day 2. Not day 1. So we got a long rest.
Yes, you all got a long rest.
It only matters for me because the fact that
You cast that spell.
yeah,
that
I
didn't
did healing word.
You did healing word.
Give me a second because I may change spells that I've taken.
Okay. Go ahead.
I don't think I'm changing any of mine.
Anybody who needs to change spells, change spells. Anybody who...
No, bro.
No, no.
I'm the only one without magic.
I don't have any magic.
You will.
Not yet.
I'm missing a thing. Where did it go? Oh, there it is.
I was kind of hoping for something because I kind of was just. I'm really curious to see how well you handle those weapons.
Wields the knife by the sharp end.
He's not an idiot. He's read books.
While we're waiting, for anybody who does have spells and wants to use these, you are more than welcome to.
What are they, Megan?
Those are the animated spell cards from Deck of Many.
I
that
want to see
came-
those in person.
If you guys
Yes.
have never seen these are
These are specifically
gorgeous.
the Humblewood ones.
They make
um,
regular D&D ones too.
Right, I've seen.
But these are
So those are
Pretty
only
cool.
the Humblewood
These
spells?
are just the humble.
These
ones
are just the
spells,
Humblewood
I did not
spells.
take any Humblewood spells.
I actually took this one.
You took it?
Oh, they're tarot sized.
Yeah. Take it. They're so cool.
Tooketh.
Those are really cool, but I'm afraid they make me seasick.
I'm gonna see if I can actually get one of these to show up on camera.
Do you want me to do the map?
No, I'm gonna try to do it just over here.
Okay.
So
I just feel like it's not. Oh, it
Oh,
actually
it shows
works
up
really
very
well.
well, yeah.
Wow. What a surprise.
So these are the anime spell cards.
Looks like a yellow flower.
A
From Deck of
yellow
Many.
flubber.
This is the one that I actually took. It's Spiny Shield. Sorry, the words are backwards because this camera's actually.
It's reversed
Reverse, so they look like they're looking at me.
when we are looking at you.
Yeah.
Also, while we were stopped, we had a few things that happened. Noah from Word of Drunk, thank you for the 100 biddies. Quite remarkable fellow, Senpai, and Fatal Encounters, thank you so much for the follows. And Billy Bogota, thank you for the 1,000 biddies. That point of point of luck went to the players because you didn't say otherwise.
It's in the cup.
I also want to point out this is a great time for me to get to use my flame box.
Ha!
That is
because
getting
the
green
world's
screen.
on fire.
I know, I don't know why it's getting green screen, but thanks, Wormwood, for being cool.
And taking all your money.
But yeah,
Taking all my money.
Thanks, Gates.
Thanks, Gates.
but yeah, if you've never seen these, if you ever go to a con and Deck of Many is there, take 5 minutes and just go look at all the cards.
That one's funny because it's got green on it, so it's green screened.
Oh yeah.
Little bit.
Well, they're not too bad.
Okay, so
Honestly,
you have
that's nothing like.
updated your
Okay, my spells.
spells. You're good. Cool. All right. It is a bright and sunny new day.
But not really, it's raining.
No, it is sunny.
Yes, and Megan, you're DM.
It is sunny. I believe I talked about that in one of my videos where I said I'm not good at that. That's why I didn't really
Do you
walk
not
away.
understand that Derek just will create whatever environment he wants?
It is nice and sunny.
Doesn't have to be.
But there's nothing saying it can't be.
You all wake up. Night has passed. You are safe. What do you do?
Do you need help getting that tent down?
I guess so.
I will show him the proper way to dismantle it and store it.
Which is the hardest part of a tent.
Yes.
Yes.
Real talk.
I'll actually kind of look over at Cheerio as he's packing up his thing just to see how he rolls his bedroll.
Whoop, whoop, whoop,
It's very meticulous, and he takes his time with it.
And I start to try to copy it, and after I'm like, oh fuck this, and just finish it.
Like it's folded into like weird triangles and just shoved in the bag.
Real life Clay can't even fold a sleeping bag correctly.
And no one can
So that's the
fold,
D&D. That's the part of the fantasy that he wants to play out is being able to roll up a sleeping bag.
and no one can fold a fitted sheet.
I can.
Stop bragging.
My husband says I'm a witch.
It has nothing to do with your perfect makeup.
I was wearing lipstick earlier and then I ate a taco. And so now I don't have lipstick anymore.
I love that video.
Alderheart.
So do you all...
While we're dismantling, he's just sitting there going, Alderheart.
All right, so you get your stuff packed up and are heading back out. Same marching order?
I assume so, yes.
Okay. You guys want to have any conversations or...
I will as soon as I finish chewing this thing in my face.
So, Sticky, did you enjoy the book last night?
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. You know, when this is all over with, I'm gonna actually go look for this. This book is real. This isn't a story.
How do you know that?
Well, my father, he's a tender, and his specialty is lore and historical records. And when I was younger and I was reading through some of his books, this book was with the historical stuff, not the fiction. This isn't lore. This is out there somewhere. It's been lost to the ages. I'm not sure where it is. I'm not sure if it's through the Scorched Grove or what, but I plan to... I know it's real. I plan to find it.
So you don't know that it's real.
I know it's real, and to me, it's as real as this. And you see, he kind of waves his hands around, and appears a vine with like lots of different color like leaves on it. To me, it's as real as this.
Are you a druid?
I am. Can he hand it to you?
Oh.
It's real.
And he'll get that book out and he'll make another note. I have my mom is gone and has always been. I write stories about her adventures, and he gets more awkward here, but his volume goes up. I don't know where she is or why she left, so I am writing, will write a book about her and what she's been doing until I find out. I also believe that is real.
You know, you could also write about our adventures.
I am.
Keep walking.
Excuse me while my heart breaks a little bit.
As we're going along. Miles, dear, are you all right?
Yeah, I mean, my mom, I know she can take care of herself, and my dad, he's smart, but, you know, my grandma, she's getting up there in years. She's feisty, but still worried about her.
I understand. I know your parents. They are both very capable, especially your dear mother.
I don't know if dear's the word I use to describe her, but she's definitely capable.
I'm sure they'll take care of everyone there with them, to the best they can. Don't know much about the bandits myself, but...
You know, if they took my mother and my father both, and the other tenders, alive no less, They must have some powerful magic or something with them.
Goodness, how many hundreds must there be?
I'm not sure.
Let me know if you need to talk. I know we're the same age, but
Right now, I don't know what to say. I think
I often don't know what to say.
Same.
well, right now, Sticky and I are like, our moms are off on an adventure somewhere.
I think it's different.
Probably. I'm gonna kind of walk it out.
Okay.
I hope so. I hope that it's different for your mother than it is for his and all of the other poor souls back in town. That face.
Where is that feather from?
This? I can't quite remember. I believe I may have gotten it back at the avium.
Hmm.
It's more of just a thing I keep.
Your name is Margaret.
Yes. Margaret Eilander.
Okay.
I have to check my notes. I forgot what religion I am. I know my name.
Okay. So as you all are walking, you travel about half a day. Gets to be around 1 o'clock when you see up in the distance, not too far away, but far enough, you notice there's something in the road.
How far away is it?
Say you're quickly closing in on it. It's about 200 feet.
I'll go look. Quickly.
Okay.
Sticky!
So the closer you get,
Come on. I'm gonna kind of try to. What's your movement speed? Is it 30?
30.
Okay, mine's only 25, so I'm gonna try to keep up with you.
the closer you get, you realize that it is people. There are 3 hooded figures
Just
gesturing violently at a crumpled body on the ground, while the 4th is leaning against a nearby tree. A small hand cart stacked high with bags and boxes of various sizes stands nearby. You see one of the hooded figures going to the cart and just kind of pilfering through it haphazardly. As you approach, you notice that the 3 hooded figures, you can see the kind of pointed faces. These are Maypox.
Oh. Are you bandits? And he's gonna get the crossbow off his back.
At this point, I'm going to catch you up because he had to stop to do that. Is everything okay, friends?
You hear a small whimper. Help me. From the crumpled body on the road.
Your friend here seems to need help. You might want to back away from them.
There's nothing to see here. Keep moving. If you know what's good for you, you keep moving.
Well, see, unfortunately,
They're really blocking
our
the
friend
road.
there's with the guard, and I'm with the tenders, and so is she. We can't just walk away.
You said that you weren't with the tenders.
I'm going to just
Glare.
walk around Sticky and step forward a little bit. We seem to be at an impasse because I'm not going to let this injured person continue to be injured.
They look at you and say, "You've made a mistake. Roll for initiative."
Yeah.
Fight time. Damn.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
19.
Okay, give me just a second to remember how this, goes. All right.
Is the character thing under Megan just like on a loop?
Yes. Also, while she's doing this, just so you guys know, if you're on a computer, we do have the D&D Beyond in the extension enabled, so you can actually go in and look at our character sheets.
What does it say? I have 12 HP. I should only have 10.
What is your hit die?
This is 6.
Yeah, wizards are small.
I don't know why yours would be 12.
No, it should be 10. 10's what I've got written down everywhere else.
I know what it is. When you put in rolled, you included your
Addition, it does that automatically.
yeah. You don't include your.
But I went back and fixed that because none of the other stats are incorrect because I noticed that it did that.
I don't fix it again.
Yeah, it must be if you have rolled, you to just put in 6.
We'll make it work. It's supposed to be 10 right now. Oh, don't. There we go. Apply changes. There we go.
Okay, we can change it
Yeah, we
permanently
can fix all
afterward.
that later.
All right. What'd you get? Let's see, 15 to 20.
19.
Okay.
It's bad, guys.
Yeah, they are bad guys.
All right. I guess 10 to 15.
13.
All right. Oh no.
That's with a +5.
Oh no.
Rolled an 8.
Okay.
4. That's pretty dang.
5 to 10.
Seriously, you two?
All right. Where are you all?
Oh no, I hit the
7.
camera.
7 and 4.
Not enough here.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all.
Should I move?
I rolled a natural one.
Where Aaron's like on the edge. And I'm just
Well, that's because we're Aaron.
Sticky,
Because I like
Sticky
to sit
just
on the edge.
freezes.
Yeah.
It's a moment of panic.
It's his first battle.
All right.
It's true.
Cut that music.
Miles, you are first.
All right. You said there's 3 around the body and 1 leaning up against a.
Yes, there are 2 that are standing like near the body. 1 is next to the cart, and then there's 1 leaning up against the tree. They seem to be watching what's going on. They don't look like they're just kind of observing what's happening.
And can I tell size-wise what is laying on the ground? Like, does it look bigger than me, smaller than me?
Small. They're small.
All right. I am going to try to make my way. Am I close enough that I can make with my move? Can I make it to the body?
Yeah, this close. Yeah, you can make it to the body.
Okay.
How far away are we?
You
I was stepping forward.
got pretty close
I feel like this
by that
music's
time.
switching
You
now.
got there. You're
It's
right
all
up
near.
right up in it. You got
Like 30 feet?
yeah.
Okay.
You-
Good enough for me.
Sticky got right up in everybody's business
Sure.
and was like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
So, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to just push into the middle of those 2 that are around the body.
Mhm.
I'm going to get down on top of it and curl up as my action.
Okay.
So you see, as I do this, I'm more or less going to try to shield that person underneath me
Mhm.
with my body, and you see my spikes come up a little bit on my back, piercing through my.
Okay. So, the first bandit is going to immediately attack you.
Excuse me. While I'm curled up, my AC is 21.
Yeah.
Level
Alright.
1.
He's gonna take his short sword. That is a 13, which is a 16
Misses still.
to hit.
And because I'm curled up, he
Close,
takes 2d4 of damage.
Okay.
That's a lot.
For not doing anything.
Yeah,
it
for
is
just
a lot.
sitting there, that's a lot.
Not very good though. Only 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage. Okay. The second one is also going to take a swing. Because you are the closest. That is another 16.
Also misses. That's better. 4 points of damage.
Okay. Okay. Cheerio. What are you doing?
I am going to run up to the bandits attacking my companion.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to pull out my rapier out of its sheath.
Okay.
Shout, on guard! Because why not? And go for the first bandit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
How many bandits are there?
There are 3.
Okay.
But the one's on a tree.
Well, and then there's one thing up against the tree. There's 3 bandits that are like moving and one's just observing.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, okay. Math is hard. 15?
15? That hits.
Yay! Which one of you is a D8? This one. 8 points of damage.
Nice.
8 points of damage.
And this one I already hit too, right?
Yeah, that's one you already hit. Okay. Math is hard. Okay, that one looks real rough.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that one's looking rough.
Sneezes in my nose.
Okay. The third bandit that is standing near the cart is actually going to pull out their short bow and is going to shoot at you.
Well, they can fuck off.
Actually, no, they're not, because
Ah, it worked.
that's going to be that's going to be a disadvantage because they're not.
Only if they're in melee.
No, they're not in melee, so yeah, they're still going to hit you with the bow.
Yeah.
They're going to hit you with the bow.
I like the originals.
Okay. Well, you know, I'm rolling like me, so that's an 8 to hit.
That's gonna be a no.
That's gonna be a no. But you do notice it just kind of like whiz by. Margaret.
All right. The one that
Thatcher.
he hit.
Mhm.
I am going to stand back a little bit. Do some funny things with my hand
Mm-hmm.
and shoot a firebolt at it,
Ooh. Okay.
which is 16.
That hits.
All right. I'm gonna roll this green one because it's the first one I ever bought. 10.
10.
It does 10 fire damage.
Yeah. That one goes down.
The short bow one.
Beefy pigeon.
No, the first one that was
Oh.
shot at.
Bandit number 1, because they don't get names because they're evil.
About that time.
We need to stop and ask what their names are.
Every time we meet somebody, what's their name? We just need like this 400 name list.
When the bandit goes down, you look, and the figure that was leaning up against the tree joins in and says,
Is there a picture of him?
"Intriguing.
Rude.
Look like you might actually give me a proper fight."
Kick him in the face.
She smirks, draws her blade, traces an intricate pattern, and joins in. Sticky.
Is she Lady Zora?
Zora.
Look at that tail.
She's so pretty.
I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take about 10 feet backward.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to shoot. And there were two of them attacking Miles.
Mm-hmm.
One of them by the cart with a bow,
Right.
and the new fox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the bow is now dead.
No, the one
One of the two that were attacking.
of the
That's
two
it,
that was
that's it.
attacking him.
That's right. Well, by golly, I'm a murderer.
I'll
A birderer. if
I'm
you
a
will.
murderer.
I'll take the crossbow and I'll shoot the one with the short bow.
Okay.
By the cart.
Right, because I'm afraid that he could hurt me.
Okay.
I love these things so much.
So,
They're so good.
okay. 19 to hit.
No.
That hits.
Yeah, it does.
Kill it.
Okay.
Baby's first murder.
Okay.
Baby's first murder.
7 damage.
7 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
To the archer. And we're just in the road. Like, there's nothing for me to hide behind or anything.
I mean, you could hide in the woods, but you probably wouldn't be able to see them either.
I mean, if you wanted, the trees are close enough that you could attempt to hide behind a tree.
No, I'll use the rest of my movement to get over close to that, but I
Uh-huh.
won't hide behind a tree. I just
Okay.
don't want to be standing in the middle of the road.
Okay. All right. So let me roll.
Meanwhile, Squishy Wizard, completely exposed. All 10 of my HP, guys.
I mean,
Crime and
I don't
I'm right in the middle of it. I have 11 HP.
I
So
don't have very much more.
only have 3 more.
I can't make you better. I'm not that kind of wizard.
Make myself better. It's fine.
All right, Miles. Top the round. This one's different.
Just
Seeing
keep
the,
thinking
hearing
it's
the one,
music.
hearing the
Just
one
keep thinking
fall
it's
beside me.
Spider-Verse.
I'm gonna stand up, and as I stand up, I'm just gonna look at the fox lady and be like, "You're next," and you're just gonna see my nails and my quills just grow a little bit as I'm just gonna swipe at the person right in front of me with primal savagery.
Okay. So are you swiping? Are you swiping
The
at?
one that took damage when they attacked me. The other one's
Okay.
standing next
The
to
other
me.
one.
We should call you Mad Hog.
That is a 16.
That hits.
7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. All right, that one's real close.
Battle dance.
Battle. I'm as nervous as Sticky is.
Okay.
I have never been this squishy before. My very first character was a bard. It was not nearly this squishy.
The
I've never played a level 1 before.
Yeah, me either.
second one is. Can I use? I'm gonna roll real fast. All right. Yeah, that's a 14. They. Well, no, never mind. They're gonna swing the short sword at you. I was thinking something else.
bandit-
You weren't.
I was not curled.
You're not curled up anymore.
Bandit
so that
number
was
2.
Yeah, this is bandit number 2.
Yeah, and after like you see like my nails and like stuff grow, and then as soon as I attack, it just sinks back.
Yeah, he swings back at you.
Okay.
So that's a 18.
18. Jeez, I'm a DM and I have to think about this. If it matches it, it hits.
It
Matches, it
hits.
hits.
Alright, so it's gonna hit.
Hooray! I get to roll something other than a d20. That is 6 points of damage.
Oof.
Ouch! I rolled well.
Half.
More than half.
They don't hit often, but when they do, they hit hard. All right, Cheerio.
How far away
getting
is
real.
the fox lady from me?
You
I'd
rolled up in there.
Yeah,
You're-
Is she
you're
right
up in
next
there.
to me?
She's not right next to you. She's probably
But you're still engaged with the other ones. If you move away,
yeah. It's gonna
You're-
get an
you're
attack
gonna-
of opportunity on you. You can't swing around and stay within their melee range to attack her.
want to attack her.
I mean, you can try.
But she's
Fine.
a jerk.
I'll go ahead and get rid of bandit number 2.
All right.
I'll swing.
Okay.
Dang, those are heavy.
And he tosses
15.
I mean, I
That
do
hits.
it too, but mine weigh like half an ounce. Yeah, you've got a boulder.
That's math. 10.
10.
Panthers.
That one goes down.
Woo!
All right. You see the Vulpin come up, and she's going to take your. Bring it on.
Bring it.
And she is going to swing.
Bring it on.
Jesus.
Swing her sword at you. Her short sword. That is a 20 to hit.
Ooh.
Not a natural 20, but a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Dirty 20?
Our healer's gonna go down.
Oh, Jesus!
That is 5 points of piercing damage.
He's alive. No, he's down.
No, he's dead.
He's down.
I'm down.
Okay. So, what do we do?
You gotta hope that I can succeed on my death saves.
Is that our literal only option?
No, we can use
I mean, we
medicine
can keep
to,
finding him medicine checks to stabilize him, but it won't
yeah.
bring him back up.
Okay.
Yeah, and you won't have to make checks, but we can't really
The
do
bandit
anything
that's
about
over at the cart is going to shoot back at you.
it. Balls.
Is it a yes,
All right, that's a 15 to hit.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
gonna kick you.
That's 4 piercing.
Oh, that's not terrible.
Margaret.
Am I an idiot?
You're just tapping at it. It's not doing anything.
I step back away from everything, still
Mhm.
within range, but I step back because I don't want them to hit me. I just leave Miles alone. I try to firebolt the Maphawk, not the Maphawk, the Volvox.
The Vulpin. Okay.
That's what, +6? Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah, I rolled an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
hits.
That hits.
This one. 5 fire damage.
5 fire damage. Okay. Sticky.
I'll crossbow him because I moved far away. I can't run up on him. I'll crossbow the archer. A natural 20. It's
Well
a
done.
25 to total.
Yeah. That
How
hits.
how are you doing?
Each roll the dice.
Crit.
double the dice.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, you're no. She
No,
roll
double,
one and
roll
double it.
1 and double it.
Okay. Okay.
What were you looking at?
I was seeing if we had any dice in the pool. Did somebody use one already?
No.
There should be 3 in there.
No,
No, it should be
only
2.
Oh.
She has one. We have 2.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't know I had one.
Did it do? Ow, wow, wow.
Okay.
Just don't use the
Oh
dice.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I like how
Yes!
we're
It's an 8, so 16 plus 3 is 19.
Yeah, that one immediately just like keels over.
He sublimates into vapor.
Yeah.
Huh? 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 And he's gonna use his full movement to like run over and look at the guy.
All right. All 3 of the Maypox are down. Miles is down. Miles.
Death save.
Roll
Yep.
your save.
Ooh.
After you roll that, show them the die. Oh, that's good.
One save.
Yeah,
Cool.
19.
I'm not gonna touch your dice.
All right. Cheerio.
This is the dice that I am rolling to do the saves.
Cheerio!
Pure metal.
heading for that box.
Okay.
That's right, engage it. Fuck her up.
And I can't think of anything witty to say, so I'm just gonna attack. How do I roll 8s every single time?
Yeah.
It's fine. Because it's still +7.
Oh,
so
okay.
15.
Yeah, that's fine.
We are way too strong for level 1.
She's gonna parry.
It's a fury tree.
So it misses.
Ting!
What level is she?
700.
Not level 1.
She's at least a level 3 fighter.
Might be a swat.
Okay, we only have one pigeon here, and she's not metagaming, so
She's
I'm the plays by the rule pigeon.
okay.
He's so pissed.
bonus
I
action?
didn't look ahead, guys.
I don't have a bonus action to use.
So, if you don't, are you doing anything else?
Nope.
Okay. So she is going to make a. She's gonna swing at you.
Natural.
That is a 15 to hit.
That's a nope.
Ooh.
She swings and just like barely swings past you.
How
You're
tall are
able-
Vulcans?
You
Duck
lose a
out of the
whisker.
way. They're one of the taller.
Like 5-ish.
And
It's
I'm
more
the
of a
smallest.
It's more of a
Yes.
golf swing.
Yeah, it is. It's,
So
more, it's more of a golf
this
swing.
is David and Goliath.
Yes, basically. Okay, Margaret, it is your turn again.
Stab me with a toothpick. Jeez. I'm not gonna risk that. I'm gonna
Fireball.
fireball again.
Okay.
Fireball.
No! I'm playing there. Do not
I
fireball.
was considering Thunder Wave, which is also
No.
area.
Still would have got her.
I was seeing if I could get close enough to angle myself. I was like, no,
Fear in
no,
Steven's
not doing
eyes.
that. I'm a 2-player, you guys. But I miss. I rolled a 2.
No,
Great.
use one of our.
Aha.
Not much better.
13.
That misses.
I figured.
That misses. Sticky.
Uh,
You're a
yeah.
little closer now because you ran over to the other dead body.
Indeed. So here's what I'll do. I'll drop that crossbow because I just murdered someone. And now I guess I'm gonna defend Miles's body, so I'm gonna go get up on the side of her. Can I get flanking with him?
No, we're not going to do flanking.
Okay. Okay. So now I have my short sword and my dagger in my hands.
Okay.
So,
I like how you say dagger.
dagger. Short sword. Oof.
You all have exceptionally good stats.
Worse. So 16?
16?
Yeah.
That hits.
Yo. Okay. Well, I shouldn't have wasted it on that then.
Sorry.
D6. Oof. Terrible. 5 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I have 2 weapon fighting, so I'm gonna get it with the dagger.
Okay. Give me a second to math. Okay.
Okay. This one is better 18.
That hits.
2 plus 4 is 6 damage.
Okay.
It's more of a slash and stab.
Miles?
Yeah.
You can do it.
13.
All right, you're good.
Cheerio.
Cheerio!
Pissed.
Breathe, man.
And I'm gonna swing. I better not roll an 8 again. Okay, good. 21.
Yeah, that hits.
9 damage.
Nice.
Nice. All right. She immediately, you see her kind of has a look of shock, and she turns to run. So you'll
Do
get
I get an attack of opportunity?
They both.
And me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Come on, boys.
Nah. 10.
19.
19. It hits.
Eight damage.
Woo!
I've rolled low every time.
She's close.
Ah! Gutted.
But she just ran 30 feet away now, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever her move is.
Yeah, she jumped. She is booking it
Uh-huh.
out of there. She goes directly into the forest.
Uh-huh.
Damn it.
Are we out of initiative or?
You're still in. You can follow her if you want.
All right, whose turn
Whose
is it?
turn is it
It is Margaret's.
I'm going to go as fast as my little pigeon legs will take me, which is 25 feet closer. And I'm going to very carefully
Why are you so
aim.
slow?
Because we're all small.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're small.
We're all small. You're the only one who's not like a tiny person.
then? I mean, I'm smaller than everyone, and I still have 30 feet.
Yeah, that's because you're also fast. You have big feet, big hopping feet.
Yeah.
Big hopping.
You have big hopping feet. I have tiny pigeon feet.
Would you say you're pigeon-toed?
I am pigeon-toed. Wah, wah, wah.
When I imagine what these birds running, I just imagine sort of like the wings out to the side, just like a bunch of hops.
Yes.
Okay.
I very carefully do my thing, so I try to very carefully hit her instead of, the forest.
I'm
with
gonna
my bow.
I'm gonna say roll at disadvantage because she is definitely in cover.
So, 3/4 cover would just add 5 to her AC.
Is that what it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then,
I believe you. 20.
20. She's gonna parry.
You can parry fire.
Can you parry fire?
You're
Yes,
the
I
DM.
think
It just said a successful attack.
I think
This
it's
is when first time DMs have a terrible,
I think that
terrifying
is a
moment.
melee attack. Let me just
It is a
double check.
I
melee?
think it is melee.
We'll go with melee. It's
hold on,
fine.
where's that's the Dungeon Master. Where's the,
It's fine.
Player's handbook?
Sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It hits.
It does 1 damage.
She's still standing.
I just barely catch her toe.
Dink.
She's still standing.
I was a little too careful to not set the forest on fire.
Yeah, just she's just a little too careful. Miles.
Thunk.
It's a natural 1, which is 2 death saves. That
Ooh.
So you're 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
Wasn't it
Okay.
his turn though? He goes after me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Sticky. What are you doing?
Yeah. I will run back to pick up my crossbow that I dropped. And then, what was that, like 5 feet?
What?
I dropped my crossbow in front of the dead body.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go pick it up.
Okay.
So is that 5 feet?
Yeah.
I'll run the other 25 back, so I'm 20 feet closer than I was.
Okay.
I'll fire my crossbow at her.
Okay.
Still within range, probably. If she ran
Probably.
30 and I was up on her. Yeah, okay. I get 80, so. Natural 20!
Yeah.
13 damage.
You see her drop.
Oh! Ooh.
Music changed very appropriately there. Whew.
He's gonna run after her and make sure she's okay.
I feel like that was one of those intro fights that you're not supposed to win. They're just supposed to teach you how battles go.
Yeah, he's gonna go see if she's okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna run over and try to help him.
I'm gonna go check out the other body that was laying on the road.
All right. So, are you searching the body, or are you just?
Well, I'm seeing if it's alive, dead.
Oh
I don't
no,
know
they're
what's going on.
they're all.
No, he's
No.
talking about the
Oh, the-
person.
oh, the
little
person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The whole reason we're doing this.
Let me roll a dice to see
Sorry.
if she bled out while we were doing all that.
You go check on her, and she's still alive.
Are you okay?
My whiskers, that was close.
My whiskers.
It is. She is an Illurin. She's obviously not from here.
I know what that means.
Oh, little
but
cat?
If you want to tell the audience.
Cat.
It is a cat standing up cat.
A little chubby cat.
Thank you all for protecting me. My name is Eliza. I'm on my way to the Alder Heart, by way of Winnowing Reach. Would you be? You all seem capable, and clearly I can't defend myself. Do you think you all could help me the rest of the way?
Well, we happen to be heading there as well. But I think we have some wounded we need to attend to first.
Oh. Okay. She sits down to kind of like. She
Is it
goes. She is cat goes over and like starts picking up the stuff from her cart and starts placing it back on.
And I'll join Margaret.
Does she have any healing potions on her cart?
Okay. So she's busy
Lost count.
putting stuff on her cart.
So you're trying to stabilize me?
Probably.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Well, I mean, you should be stabilized now that we're out of combat.
Not necessarily.
You're gonna have to do a medicine check to stop him from dying.
I've got a +2.
That's what I have.
And if
Can I
not,
help with that?
you said you were checking the bodies.
No, he was.
As soon as
checking.
I was done with her, I was gonna go help Margaret. I thought. This is not what I said.
You did, but I don't know how much of like overtime there is. So I'm gonna try to stabilize him.
Okay.
He's
yeah.
coming to help me after.
Yeah, that's fine.
He doesn't. Okay.
You
so
get. Yes.
advantage of 16.
Yeah, you're able to get him stabilized.
You're
No
slightly
longer-
less dead.
Slightly less dead. Not quite conscious, but slightly less dead.
Not quite dead.
So Eliza turns around and is like, "Oh, goodness." She had no idea someone had gone down because she was quivering and terrified in fear. And she goes to her cart and she does find a potion of healing and is able to get you up.
Okay. How many points?
Let's,
1d4 plus
2?
2.
it's 2d4.
It's a
Ooh, she
regular
got
special.
Let's do that fancy one.
3, 4, 7, 8, 9.
9.
That'll almost do it.
So I come. Ow! Where'd she go?
She's gone. We're safe. We're safe.
Sticky
She's
got
down.
her.
Yes.
Who was that?
We don't know.
I'm gonna look at the girl, the cat. Who was that?
She said her name was Frey.
I'm gonna run towards where they point, and as soon as I get within 60 feet of her, which actually I'm probably within 60 feet right now,
Yeah.
I want to yell, "Don't die on me!" And I'm gonna cast Healing Word.
On.
Frey.
Okay.
I'm already over there.
Yeah, he is already over there.
But I want to
bring her back?
bring her back, and I don't know. Do I have any control over the Healing Word, or
I was gonna try and save her anyway.
Y'all are too nice.
do I have any control over Healing Word? Can I say I bring her back to like 1 hit point, or do I have to actually roll and do the full Healing Word?
I'll say you have to roll and do full healing.
Well, she has 7 hit points.
7.
Yes.
Nice roll.
All right. She comes back and immediately starts to get up.
Well, hold on.
Hold her down.
I was already over there.
I start to head straight that way. Little woozy.
What do you do, Sticky?
I guess right when I first got over there, I probably would have pulled the crossbow bolt out of her and tried to like put pressure on it. And tried to, I don't know.
Hold her, Sticky.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I would have tried to heal her, but I guess that already got taken care of.
She's still trying to get up.
Oh, well then I'll try and I'll lay on top of her.
Okay.
Or like grapple her, like hold on to her, like, I don't know. Can
Make a
you
strength
tackle
check.
someone who's already on the ground?
Make a strength check.
Would this be athletics or just strength?
You can say, yeah, you can do athletics. Whichever's better. Either straight strength or
Okay,
athletics.
I'm just gonna do
It's gonna be
straight.
opposed. So.
Well, that's a saving throw. It's the same. It doesn't matter. Oh, that was cocked.
Bounce right out.
17 plus 4 is
21.
21.
Yeah, you just lay right on top of her. She just falls back down.
Can I try? I'm like, can I try and like toss her sword away from her? Just like kick her sword away?
Sure.
I'm just saying, no, no.
I walk over and I pick it up.
She is just like wriggling.
Can you help hold down her legs?
Oh, I stayed with the cat.
But as soon as you get up there, I'm gonna say we use that. Take a break.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like 9.
Yeah, we're gonna take a break.
Break time.
All right, we're gonna take a break. Brozon.
Not Bronzor.
Bronzor.
That's my favorite Pokemon.
Thank
Bronze.
you so much for that follow.
The bald mustachio
We're gonna
gentleman
take a
that murdered
10-minute
folks in
break.
jail.
And then we'll come pick this up right from here.
Woohoo!
Yee, we'll be back. Ah.
Don't leave.
And the winner of our one-word giveaway
It's me!
is no one.
I can't even tell you.
Is no one because we pour.
Sniff it.
However, will someone please pass me a cookie?
No.
DMing is great, but I can't reach any of the snacks.
That's why I invite me to your games, is because sometimes I bring snacks.
Eliza.
Homemade snacks.
I make snickerdoodles.
Like, spell it.
Okay.
ELIZA.
I feel like I should go ahead and do my spiel now. If you are new,
Like the Belt Embrace.
welcome. Thank you so much for being here for the first Humblewood stream. We are Board Game House. I don't know if I said that because I'm blanking out. That would be Derek, myself, and Steven. We play board games on the internet for you. We stream Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mondays and Fridays, you will see all three of us. On Wednesdays, it will just be Steven and I for the foreseeable future as we work our way through the new detective stuff.
Gibby wants his vault.
Gibby wants his vault.
Gibby. Suck it in.
Don't threaten him.
My
with-
vault.
I was about to say, don't threaten him with a good time.
But we play board games, usually. Every other Friday is going to be a Humblewood stream where we will have both Aaron and Clay joining us.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey!
Oh.
Is
hi
that
there.
why I'm here?
Oh, didn't see you
It
there.
is! So join us on our other streams, join us here. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and
Excuse me, I just
Twitter.
choked on my water.
good?
I'm good.
Okay.
Twitter.
Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. That's where all of our announcements are, where we have been hyping the crap out of this. Also, subscribe onto our YouTube, so if you have to leave early and you want to see what else happens, you can watch it there. We'll upload the VOD to the YouTube, which is youtube.com/boardgamehouse. Very simple.
We also have the new interview up that I did with one of the writers of Humblewood, so that's a pretty cool accompanying video that you can watch when we're done here or
That's a
later
long one.
tomorrow. We talked for a long time. He had a lot of interesting points to make about RPGs and about like GMing and like how introspective some of it can be. I'm super interested in some of the stuff that he's
that was
done.
a long one. So,
Buy merch.
we do have a merch store if you want
That's
our
true.
faces on
I have
something.
one. Just before you changed your hair.
Also, as it's on the screen right now, well, it was on the screen, there is Chatspiration. If you want to help us along our journey, if you donate either bits or dollars, you can give inspiration die to either the players or Megan. You just tell us which one you want to give it to. If you donate either 200 bits or $2, it's a D4, $3 is a D6, $4 is a D8, $5 is a D10, and if you do $10 or 1,000 bits, it is a point of luck where you give us advantage on a roll, and again, you just tell us whether it's us or Megan. If you do the donations with the dollars and not the bits, you're also going to go towards the donations that we're doing for this year, where 20% of that's going to go to a charity. Right now it's going to be the Humane Society, and also for every $100 we get, we're going to then also be donating a game to West Virginia University's Toy Mountain.
Which I believe we're real close to the next
Whoa.
one.
It
Yeah.
should
Because
be.
with
Uh,
Billy's
we
donation, I
ate.
think we're at $80.
We're at 80, so we're like $20 away
Oh
from the
my
next game.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I opened Facebook and realized
The
I shouldn't
magnets
have
are so
done that.
strong.
Aw, did you get Drag Race ruined?
Guess we have to watch
Aw.
it.
We're still gonna watch it after.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Steven,
So
can you do
stupid.
me a favor, please? Can you scroll up on that?
So it didn't tell me who went home, but it showed me who was in the lip sync.
I don't know what that means.
It's like the bottom two.
Oh.
Okay.
And then they lip
Okay,
sync for their
cool.
life.
Oh, like a drag show.
Yeah.
All right. So,
I got it.
It's just drag
That makes sense.
I got it.
welcome. We continue.
My whiskers, Megan, you're doing
Oh
such
my
a good
God.
job.
Oh, my whiskers.
Eliza is adorable. Don't even. All right. So,
so strong. Yeah.
It's so strong.
I'm gonna go back here. Oh, well, I should have done this too.
Bye.
bubbly music.
Loot D&D Beyond.
We're in a forest.
There's Eliza.
There's a house in that tree.
I forgot that I added this.
I want to go to the house.
It's not there.
Oh. But it's right there. It's right there. I can see it. So we have this.
Frey
Fox.
is on the ground.
I don't know her name. So.
Well, you do, because were you awake when Eliza said it?
I don't know him.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe I was.
I think you were the one that asked what her
Okay,
name
but I'm
was.
just gonna walk up to her as they're holding her down. I'm gonna take.
Sticky's just laying on top of her, and she is fighting as hard as she can.
I'm gonna take my quarterstaff walking stick and kind of stick it into her throat. Like I'm not enough that if she keeps fighting too much, I could easily crush her windpipe, but not not enough that like it's actually doing it right now.
You were just dead. You don't want to be that way again.
What is your name?
She just kind of flinches and stays silent.
I'm like holding my side where she stabbed me.
Mm-hmm.
Name? I brought you back from the dead. I can easily put you back where you were.
I don't think we need to do that.
Why did you
I'm
attack?
sorry I shot you.
Why did you attack this cart?
It was there.
That's just silly.
We needed the supplies.
Are you bandits?
You could call us that.
Bandits just attacked the Ashborough. Did you do that?
We weren't a part of that group.
Okay. Why'd you have to hurt the lady?
She wouldn't give us her things.
They're not yours.
These are trying times. Everybody's fighting for their lives.
Cheerio.
Yeah.
Come check this lady's pockets.
I'm like all the way back on the road.
We're not that far in.
We're only like 30 feet in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Eliza, stay here.
Okay.
And run in. And I will search her.
You gonna search her? Okay. Make an investigation check. I'm going to say it would be at disadvantage because she's struggling, but because he has her down, it cancels that out.
I can't roll today. It's a 7.
Oh God.
Okay. You pat her down, and you do find, you don't find much. You get a small coin purse, and that's about all you can find.
This is all she has on her.
Alright. Oh, I do have a tent.
If I let you go, are you gonna run away?
Yeah, she's going to.
I do believe she will.
But we're going to let her run away without this coin purse or her rapier.
Is it a rapier?
It's a short sword, but it's an ornate.
But the woods can be dangerous.
Do we really need to rob her?
Do you want her coming up behind you and stabbing you in the back? And I show them what she's already done to me. That's healing over a little bit because of the healing, but...
I do think if we take her money, she'll just do this again to someone else.
Would you do this to somebody else?
That's a yes.
So we're gonna do to her what we're punishing her for doing.
We can give her some rations if you want, and send her on her way.
Make another strength check.
A dirty 20.
She tries to
A
struggle
dirty
to
20.
get out, and you
Are
focus
you
more of
saying
your
you
weight.
want to give her everything back? Chances are this money wasn't hers to begin with. What if we give this to our feline friend as payment for the medicine that she had to give me because of what she did?
But you don't know that it's not hers.
Did you steal this coin from someone else?
She snarls.
Oh.
I will give her back her short sword she can defend herself to get away from us. Next time I won't save your life.
You're being very mean.
I have reason as I show you my wound. We were lucky that I was the only one that got injured.
Well, I got hurt too, but I don't blame that guy.
Well, you can't. You killed him. I'm at least letting her live. I brought her back from the death. I could have just let her. If I would have let her stay dead, we could have taken this off her dead body. I'm at least letting her live.
No, I was going to help her.
How so?
I don't know.
Do we give her her weapon back or not? The money is going to go to our friend here for her trouble.
Well, can't we give her some of her money back?
I will give her I will give her a ration. I will give her food, not money.
Oh.
She's only a day's travel. She can go back to a town. And starting with nothing, we'll hopefully let her think about what she did, because she did not come by this money.
I'm sorry.
Why are you sorry?
I shot you.
She just she has no idea what to say.
Weirdo. Also cat.
Also cat.
I'll let her go.
She stands up.
I'm going to hand her a sword.
Remove it.
I
How's
take
that, baby?
half a ration out of my bag. More or less like just a crust of bread or something. If I catch you following us, I'll kill you and not save your life next time.
She takes it and takes off.
She leaves.
She books it.
Let her go.
Can I watch which way she runs?
You can try.
Survival? Or I've never played a ranger before. I'm not sure. Nature? I don't know.
Make a perception check to see if you can.
Something tells me it will be the last that we see of her.
Natural 20.
How?
That's what your third one?
24, yeah.
What was her name?
You didn't ask her.
Maxie.
You didn't ask her.
No, I did.
Frey.
I asked Eliza, and Eliza told me. I was
Frey.
I was trying to get her to see if she would confirm it.
You can see her darting in between the trees. And you see her kind of taking a kind of serpentine think before you lose her.
No, she doesn't stop or anything.
No.
Okay. Oh well. I'm gonna yell after her. I'm sorry.
No response.
Thank you for saving my life.
I'll do what I can, dear.
Eliza comes up behind you all.
So how are you doing, dear?
I'm okay.
Are you injured?
Not too bad. I'll be okay. I just need a good night's rest. I'll be fine.
I take out the satchel of whatever coin was on Frey, and I hand it to her like, that's for the healing potion. I know it's not much, but...
Oh goodness, no! You saved my life.
Oh, it's not his. He stole it from her.
She probably stole it. So
But this time, who knows where it came from originally?
Well, how about this? Do you have anything else like what you just gave to me? Or is that
that
the
was
only
my
one?
only one.
It was
But it's
very
okay.
helpful.
I'm going into the. I'm going into Winnowing Reach to sell some stuff and
I'm from Winnowing Reach.
You're from Winnowing Reach?
Mm-hmm.
I'm only passing through. I'm trying to get to the Altar Heart, but I have to pick up new supplies to sell later. But I was really hoping that since you all did such a good job getting rid of those bandits, if you all might accompany me to Winnowing Reach and then to the Altar Heart.
That is
Please?
all the way, right?
Yes.
It is on the way. Yeah, it's on the way.
Sure.
I'm only gonna stop for a little while, like a night, just to restock some stuff, and then we can go straight into Alderheart. But I know the way really well.
Where have you been traveling from?
Well, I just I don't really know. I'm to be honest, I'm kind of lost. But that's why I'm kind of wandering. But if I can get to Winnowing Reach, I know how to get to the altar. It's just getting to Winnowing Reach that I have a little bit of problems with.
Luckily, we're only about a day and a half travel from there,
Oh,
I think.
so I was close.
Half day.
I believe so.
Half day?
Well, that's good. I went through a small town, like, a little while ago. But they didn't want to buy anything. So I just kind of moseyed on through. They seemed really worried about things.
Well,
Just,
what do you sell?
well, I sell some special things.
Specific.
Well, and she goes to her her
While
cart.
she's doing that, I'm actually going to look in the Frey pouch and just see what's in there.
You find 10 gold pieces. That's some money.
That's actually a lot of money.
Yeah, it takes a lot of money at this level.
She goes to her cart and she pulls out a small, like, clockwork squirrel that's made of bronze, and then she also pulls out a set of bracers. She's like, I sell stuff like this.
Those are quite lovely, dear.
Thank you.
What do they do?
These make you shoot a bow and arrow better. And this one, it hops.
It just hops.
It just hops. She winds it up and she sets it on the ground and it starts hopping around.
Did you make this?
No. I wish I did.
My dad can make things like this.
Can he?
They don't always work.
She is, being an Alluran, you know that she's not from you all would know that she's not from Humblewood. She's from somewhere outside. Her kind is not typically found.
Bumblewood.
So she's from a distant place where she has probably picked up most of what she has.
Well, if we just sit here, we'll be losing light. So I say we keep heading on.
Does that mean you all will help me? She says, still holding like the bracers in her hand and the squirrel just hopping around at her feet.
Yes, pack up your stuff.
Thank you. Okay, so she packs up her stuff. She puts it over there. She said, I'm really sorry. I'm kind of slow. I only have this little hand cart. It pushes, like, I'm not very strong, so it may take us just a little bit longer than it would take you all to get there, but
I'm sure you won't slow us down by too much.
I mean, if anybody's really strong, I mean, if anybody would be willing to maybe push it, we might be able to go a little faster. But I can push it. I know how to.
I actually push Sticky forward a little bit.
What?
Sticky dear, why don't you try to push the cart?
Her cart?
Yes, I think that
Is that okay?
I would love that. So if you all let her push the cart, you guys are going to be traveling at a slow pace. So
Sticky doesn't know how strong he is, but he's strong.
okay, so make an athletics check for me.
Son of a bitch.
you rolled a 4.
Where did it go?
Ooh, 17? 13 plus 4.
13
Yes.
Yeah. So Sticky, you pick it up and you push really hard, thinking that it's going to be very heavy, and you about face plant into the ground.
Great.
Because it's very easy. So with Sticky pushing the cart, you all are going to be able to move at a normal pace, getting you there where you at your regular pace. If I could, words speak.
Words are hard.
Yeah. So are you all?
Yeah, I would keep an eye out, especially for people like Frey.
Yeah.
Going forward.
So as you all are walking, she's like, so these roads are going to travel really close to the mock field, so we may want to be a little careful, because I don't know if there are going to be like any slimes or like any ember bats or like things.
No, the marshes are fine.
She kind of looks at you and kind of tilts her head. Have you ever been attacked by a slime? Like,
No, but I know a lady that studies them, and I try to study them, and I've never seen a dangerous one, but they don't seem that bad.
They can be a handful.
well, you seem very brave.
Well, if you are willing to like go up against the slimes and things, like to like talk to like to try and study them, they're not exactly like the nicest things. So I feel like you're very brave to like try and like go up and see what they're about and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, he's quite brave.
Cheerio's very confused. Literally his living.
She kind of looks around. She's like, I don't know any of your names.
Oh, I am, well, everyone calls me Sticky.
Is there a reason why they call you Sticky? Do you have sticky fingers? Are you gonna steal something from me?
Oh, no. Why would I do that?
Sticky fingers? Like, pick...
No.
Never mind.
Perhaps only when he's jam.
But, okay. So, why do they call you Sticky?
Oh, well, the lady that I told you about, the first time we met, she called me Sticky because I was covered in slime.
Why are you covered in slime? Were you... Oh, did they attack you?
No, I was in my hole and there was slime and I fell in it and she found me.
Huh. That seems fun. Did it smell bad? I feel like it would smell bad. Did you smell bad? Do you smell bad?
I don't know.
Is that a no or an I don't know?
He puts his head down and he starts walking faster.
I tend to do this to people. I'm really sorry. I talk a lot. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Miles.
Hi. Thank you for, like, almost dying for me.
Yeah.
You seem to be the one that was like, let's go.
Well, my people, it's kind of ingrained in you that you protect the weak. Not that you're incapable.
I'm pretty weak, apparently. As she watches Sticky just like taking her cart like it's nothing down the road.
But my family, the way that we are raised, we're supposed to help wherever we can.
Well, you seem like a good family then.
We were. And I kind of turn away and start walking.
She looks at Margaret and is like, did I say something wrong?
Oh dear. My name is Margaret, and we have been traveling because. Have you heard of the town of Ashborough?
Yes, I passed through there like a week and a half ago.
Well, that is where I currently live and where Miles and his family live, and it seems that the town is no more. As of maybe just a couple of days ago. And that is the reason we are all traveling, is to spread news to Alderheart, so they can send some more of their military there to take care of it. Hopefully the bandits have attacked. Apparently they were not part of the same group that we just met with.
Oh my goodness. That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Yes, it's been quite taxing on dear Miles. I mean, yes, I've apparently lost my home, but there wasn't much in my home for me anyway. But poor dear Miles, we don't know what's become of his family.
That's very sad.
But the last we heard is they are alive. That everybody from the town is alive, as far as we know.
Well, that's good. That's good. I remember seeing like some people like on the edge of town that just kind of seemed to be just kind of watching. I don't. That might have something to do with it, but it may not. But I think it was there might have been like a servant there.
Servant.
She's very tall. I am not.
Yes, they are quite tall.
But they were kind of hiding, and I walked by, and they were just kind of like. And so I kept going because I didn't want any trouble.
It's quite understandable.
But what about you?
Currently go by Cheerio.
Is that your real name?
No, not my birth name. It's a nickname given to me.
Apparently I shouldn't ask about nicknames because it didn't go so well with the other guy. But, hello.
It is nice to meet you, Eliza.
It's nice to meet you. It's nice to meet nice people on the road. Sometimes people don't like to talk to me because I talk too much. So, I'm appreciative of people who are willing to listen to me.
I'm told I don't talk enough, so.
I don't hear that. So, as you all are traveling, are you traveling in the same kind of order?
Yeah, I make it up and I actually pass. I pass Sticky with the cart.
Yeah, I'll still keep the rear.
All right.
I'll stick right next to the cart.
Okay.
So, you all are traveling at a normal pace. Miles, go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
17. Okay. So you start to notice that the road is starting to change. You're where you are. It's very slow and it's very it's very gradual, but you do notice that it's not quite as forested. You're starting to see more and more charred things. You know, some charred stumps here and there, some ash starting to cover the ground.
That's not normal for here.
That's not normal for this area, right?
No. It's the left side of the road is where you start to see this kind of changing. And here, if you notice, in the map, that is the side that is would be closest to the Scorched Grove from where you are.
Okay, so we're not quite to windowing reach.
You're not quite to Winnowing Reach yet. You still have about let's see, you've been traveling for a day and a half, so you've got about another day and a half's travel. You're coming up on the second day, the end of the second day. So you're close, but not.
So like we have about one more day after today.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't believe the Scorched Grove is supposed to come out this far.
No, I don't believe so.
Can I check?
It's not overwhelming, but it's definitely
Can I
changing.
do like a nature check or something to see if I can see if this is a recent change to the landscape?
Absolutely.
I would like to ritual cast detect magic.
Sure.
Check and do. Get that prepared. Because I'm a wise sword.
That is a 12.
12. It seems like it's recent. You can't quite place when it happened, but it definitely is more recent than the, Scorched Grove. You don't know if it happened in the last day and the last week, but it definitely has happened recently.
It's not an old burn.
Where is the player's handbook? I know I brought one over here.
There's one right here. As you all, are you doing this like as you're walking? Just kind of watching it change?
For the time being, I may stop for a second, but for the time being.
The further you get, the more you realize that a large fire has come through here.
I would like to cast detect magic with my ritual, so I don't use a spell slot.
Sure, let me...
It's a one action, so that's what, 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's a 10-minute. Ritual casting is 10 minutes.
It's 10 minutes plus the casting time.
That's
Just 6
casting time.
seconds. It's one action.
Yeah.
Does anyone mind if we stop for just a moment while I look at this?
I have no reservations.
That will tell me if it's magical and it's magic school, if there is one.
If it's magical fire.
Let me do some
thinking.
Let me do some thinking.
Question is that Batty808, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Hello.
If you guys are enjoying the content, hit that follow button. We normally play board games on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Every other Friday starting today. Today is the very first session of Humblewood. We do this every other Friday. If you missed the beginning of this and you want to catch up, it will be up on our YouTube, which is youtube.com/boardgamehouse. Subscribe there as well.
We don't have the fancy slash.
Clunk.
is a difficult call for a first-time dungeon master.
I feel like if it's difficult, the answer's no.
See, I think it's difficult. The answer is yes.
Unless it's not a yes or no question.
Yeah, I was about to
That's
say,
the
answer
thing.
could be
It's not
seven.
really a yes or no question.
The answer could be banana.
I'm going to say that
The simplest answer is the best answer.
But it's probably not a simple situation.
it is not.
I don't intend to make things difficult for you.
It's not staying very
You know what? Let me look at something else.
Oh no, I broke her.
You did. You broke me.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
Only
It's
took-
okay.
Half a session.
well. This one's staying fine, though. No, it's not.
I'm going to say no.
Okay, my magic.
No magic.
Okay,
No magic.
that's something of a relief.
Well, you should keep that up for 10 minutes now, so.
It definitely seems like
Up to 1 minute.
it is.
I think it's up to 1 minute. I could be wrong.
Detect magic's 10 minutes.
10 minutes?
It's 10 minutes.
Then I'm gonna need to.
It definitely seems odd.
The fire.
Yeah.
Do we see fire?
Mm-mm.
Just the remnants.
You see the
of the
remnants.
fire.
See the remnants of a fire.
Like the. Okay, a fire was through here, like the trees are scorched,
You can see that the right side of the road is not touched.
because that's where the marsh is.
Like the road was some magical barrier.
What an assumption you made.
Or that the fire just couldn't cross a bare path.
I don't know how nature works.
Well, Sticky's still freaked out, so.
It looks like it's gone on for a while.
Well, it's getting late. What do you say we, bed down for the night? This is very concerning.
Yes. It doesn't seem to have the same magical
I
aura.
think when we go to the council, we should probably also tell them that this is spreading.
Oh yes, absolutely.
You gonna try and find a place to sleep?
Yes, it's not there.
On the right side of the road.
On the side that still has a little bit of the trees.
Okay, make a survival check for me.
Am I doing this? Anybody helping me?
Somebody's better at it than me.
I mean, I'll do it too.
Okay.
18.
Yeah, mine was 5.
Okay. Sticky. Because you are comfortable with the swamp, you are able to get into those trees where it's starting to change into the mock fields and find a safe place for everyone to bed down for the night.
Quietly, he does that, and quietly he gets out the tent and sets it up.
Does
Yes.
Miles suddenly remember that he has a
Yeah.
tent? Okay. Eliza sets up her little tent and places her cart next to it.
Am I getting any weird vibes off of her?
Make a perception check. Or an insight check. Make an insight check.
Probably not more than her just being a weirdo. An adorable weirdo.
Only a 10.
She seems genuine enough. Is anybody gonna gather firewood, or are you gonna?
I'm
It's summer, so
Yeah.
staying in the tent and
it
reading
doesn't get too cold at night.
a book.
I'll make a
Light.
I was gonna make it just a small fire.
Okay.
I like being able to see.
Same.
I can't see very far with my pigeon eyes.
Do we want to do the same watch?
That works for me.
All right. Cheerio. Make a perception check at disadvantage. I remembered this time.
10.
10. While you are sitting there, you realize just how tired you are and fall asleep next to the tree.
Great.
I thought I had dark vision.
I think
Oh no.
Mayfox are the only ones.
Would make sense.
To Trash Panda.
Trash
Well,
panda.
but I also burrow, so it makes sense I could see.
Yeah,
In
well,
my
we can talk
experience-
about the things that make sense.
In my experience, hedgehogs run fast and hurt people.
Are you referring to a blue hedgehog?
One, Sonic the Hedgehog, and two, I've held 3 hedgehogs in my life and they all hurt me. So
Alright, so disadvantage for me as well?
Yep. Miraculously, you are able to wake up and find
Exactly the right time.
yeah, and find Cheerio asleep against the.
I kind of kick him and say, hey, go to bed.
Oh. Sorry.
Idiot. 8.
Same thing. That fight really took it out of you all. But it doesn't seem like anything is coming your way. And Margaret.
Stop doing
So
that.
It's
I
so
remembered
bouncy.
that as a member of the Tenders, I have my 1 hour familiar cast.
Okay.
So can I go ahead and cast one of those before I start my watch?
Yeah, sure.
I would like to summon up an owl,
Okay.
and I would like that to be an elemental.
Okay.
Because that's one that I can be, and I would like it to be a fire elemental because I want a fire owl.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Obviously.
Okay. No, they have dark vision.
Yeah.
And I'm cyclically linked. Will that cancel out my?
Yeah, we cancel out. I think that would cancel out
Disadvantage.
your disadvantage. Yeah.
So I'm a bird with a bird.
Bird with a bird.
Bird is the word.
Burbs. Go back to that.
Still only 13.
Still only 13.
It's the highest one so far.
It is. You, because of your little fire owl, you are able to stay awake through the night
Yay.
and keep an eye out. Nothing happens.
Yes.
Night passes without incident. You all get a long rest.
Yay.
You all wake up feeling well rested the next morning. What do you do?
Well, we should be able to get to the town by the time night falls, so let's break camp and head out.
Okay. Alright, so you all start heading out. Eliza walks up to Sticky. Says, I'm really sorry if I made you uncomfortable yesterday. I don't know how to stop talking sometimes when I make people uncomfortable.
No, it's okay. I have trouble talking, so I felt a little intimidated. Also, I hurt a couple people yesterday, and I don't know. I don't think I'm dealing with it very well.
Do you want to talk about it?
No.
Okay. Well, if it makes you feel better, those were not nice people. They were very mean to me. So, and I don't think that they were very nice to other people in the past. So, I don't think anything that they had on them was actually theirs.
Well, even if that's true, Miles wasn't very nice to them. And it seems to me like that's a choice.
Well, mean, to be fair, he died. So, well, he didn't die, but he definitely was very hurt. So, I feel like if you all hadn't fought them, they would have probably killed me. So, I think it's better that you did what you did. But I just wanted to thank you for pushing my cart, and was hoping that you would push my cart again today.
Oh, yes, I had planned on it. Also, I don't mind listening to your stories if you want to talk to me.
Really?
Yes.
She gives you a really big hug.
Ooh. Ooh.
Sticky just got more sticky.
Just. Oh.
She feels you tense up and she goes, sorry. Sometimes I don't know how to.
No. People don't often. I don't. There aren't.
You're kind of an outsider, aren't you?
That's what my dad says.
Well, I think you're very nice.
Ooh, thank you.
I'm glad that you all came along when you did. Otherwise, I would probably be dead. So, are you all ready to go?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Let's go.
She, like, starts to totterbot ahead.
What was that word?
Totterbot.
Totterbot.
Do you know where you're going?
Nope.
Well, then you better come back here, darling.
Well,
I feel like if I just follow this road, I'll be fine.
just a road. She's right.
But she got lost before.
She's still walking.
I'm gonna kind of speed up and make sure that I get in front of her. Let me lead. Why don't you walk with Sticky by the cart?
Okay. She comes back to Sticky. She starts telling you all of these tales about her travels. She talks your ear off through the next,
Sure.
Day.
As you're walking, I want you all to make a perception check.
It's a natural 20.
I quit
20.
D&D.
You need to use that die
24.
all the time.
24.
8.
20 perception. 23.
Okay.
20.
Okay, so the three of you notice up ahead. You see what looks like a cloud, like a glowing cloud.
That's the opposite of what clouds do.
You actually notice that there are actually two of them.
I don't think I understand the description. They're just clouds?
It's hard to kind of see, but they look like clouds.
Okay.
Upon closer inspection, you realize that it is a cloud of creatures.
Oh my god, it's a swarm of bees.
And Margaret,
Yes.
you notice them change course.
Oh. Aaron doesn't know what that means.
You see these
Obviously.
two clouds of creatures that are kind of doing their own thing turn and start heading directly toward you all. And that's where we're going to end.
Oh.
Oh, for initiative!
Oh.
Well, one of those was a natural 20. Can I keep that one for 2 weeks from now? No.
Huh.
Uh-oh, he's being attacked by something that I'm supposed to know what it is, but I don't.
I have an idea of what it is.
It's not necessarily that you know, it's just your passive perception's really
No,
high.
I do have very high passive perception. No, actually, my passive perception's only 12.
My passive is 16.
Did it change? Because I swear when I was looking, I had yours as the highest.
No, mine should be the highest because I'm not a wisdom person.
Well, then you noticed them change. So.
It certainly wasn't me because my passive is 12.
Great. I would have started. You see my hand start going like this.
But that's where we're gonna end.
That seems like a good place to
You
end.
did a very good job.
Y'all,
I had
So
fun.
good.
give it to Megan.
Yay!
Ah, this is terrifying. This is a terrifying seat to be
Did you
in.
over-prepare?
Only a little bit.
There you go.
Only a little bit. I was only off on my beat by just a little bit. We didn't quite get where I wanted to, but it's okay. So,
Well, it seems like a good place to stop.
yeah.
Oh. Oh. Catskills 300 biddies.
Thank
Do
you.
what?
Catskills.
Oh
that's
my gosh, we're getting so close to that 800 mark. I'm very, very happy.
Catskills, who do you want to give that 6 to? Do you want to give it to Megan? Do you want to give it to us? To the players. She has a D6, D20 still.
I do still have a
We don't have
D20.
anything. So I'm not going to try to influence you. But you should probably give it to the players. Megan.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. This I'm really glad that you all had a good time.
Yeah.
This will be going up on our YouTube.
Yes, this will be going up on our YouTube. Probably tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try and put it up tomorrow.
Okay.
I'll upload it as soon as we're done. So we
Yeah.
get there.
So it'll be up tomorrow.
I might put it up tonight.
It could be up tonight. We'll find out. But we will be back.
That's the cliffhanger. When is this going on YouTube?
We will be back playing Humblewood in 2 weeks, which is the
Sorry. I
the
shut the cameras.
13th? 14th?
13th. It's the 13th.
13th.
March 13th, which just so happens to be Friday the 13th.
Oh
Great.
boy!
Great.
And
So
swarms
hopefully,
of beasts just flying at us.
hopefully none of you
It's a bunch of bees!
die. We are going
Do you
to
think bees are a playable race in Bumblewood?
Bumblewood.
Probably.
I want to play that game.
Of the Bumblewood.
All insects.
Matt! Make the Bumblewood!
All bugs, all the time. I'm gonna be a katydid.
I want to be a dragonfly.
I'm an ant.
Okay, so apparently we are planning for Bumblewood.
Alright, it's okay. I'll ride Bumblewood.
So, thank you all so much for joining in. I hope that you all had a good time. Join us Monday. We'll be playing something.
A board game.
We'll be playing a
It'll be
board
a
game of
board
some
game.
sort.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you
be in
to
the chat watching.
yeah. Thank you to all of our new followers.
A lot of new
Holy
followers.
crap!
Shout out to you folks.
Yes, thank you so much for coming in and staying and
Not hating us.
Yes,
Not
thank you for not
hating
hating us.
us.
As far as I know, I haven't really been watching chat.
We tried really hard to stay within the game, so. But thank you all for watching. We are going to go raid our
Yes.
friends
Nerds of the West.
over at Nerds of the West.
They are also playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh, are they doing their one shot?
They're doing
today?
a one shot
It's
tonight.
actually I can't remember her name. I feel
Yes.
bad. But
See, I was very confused.
it is her first time DMing as well.
Oh.
Fancy.
I was very confused because
Tom is playing a dwarf bunk whose only thing that he does is punch people in the nuts.
Great.
Matt.
I love it.
So when we roll up in there, even if you're confused in their one shot, show them some love.
Yeah, show them some love.
Yeah, they're
we-
awesome.
Show
they're-
her some love
they're
because
great
awesome
people.
Aussies.
first time DMing is
They're Australian.
terrifying.
They're
Especially-
Australian, mate.
Especially when you do it on live on the internet, as we found out tonight.
Did I put an outro screen on that?
Who knows? But yes.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Join our Discord. You will have updates on all this stuff, and you can shout out and tell us who your favorite character is of these new people and how good Megan did.
I know who my favorite is.
There is a whole channel for this. I saw, I think
Yes.
DK was asking
Humble hype.
earlier. It will be, we will upload our character images now to Humble Hype.
Yes.
Because Catskills does such a freaking amazing
So
She
good.
did
They're
such
so
a good
cute.
job.
Yes.
And also, I want fan art, folks. We've had this stream for almost 2 years, and I don't ask for a whole lot. But nobody has done fan art for us except Rachel. and I think Chalice did some fanfic, but I wasn't involved in the fanfic. I want fan art. Damn it.
Cat made those cool little squiggles.
What's the point of doing this if Derek can't get through?
Oh yeah.
Just-
yeah. Cat made those dragons. That's pretty cool too.
Yes, I do love the dragons.
Yeah, the squiggles are adorable.
I still want
bought
more fan
one
art. I
for my
know.
husband for our anniversary, and buy Catskill squiggles. They're really
Chris,
freaking cute.
we'll try to get this up on YouTube tonight or tomorrow at the latest. But yeah, so we're gonna go visit Nerds of the West. Show us some love. We love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. You guys have been amazing. And we will see you guys on Monday.
Go check out the interview with Matthew Gravlin.
Yes,
on
go
the
check out
YouTubes.
the interview.
I'm gonna go watch it.
Bye, guys.
3, 2, 1. I'm gonna do it with you.
Here we go. Do it.
What happened to
No, you're supposed to count down again.
3,
2, 1.
What happened to peace?
Bye!